Hey everybody, welcome back to our table. Finally, we get to play our new module, Wild Beyond the Witchlight, an official D&D 5th edition module that came out in 2021? I think.
Yeah.
It's pretty new.
It's pretty new. I think it's the latest release. Anyway, I'm super excited to play it. Never played anything in the Feywild. And it's really interesting. When I was studying this book, they've changed kind of how they teach the DM to play. They kind of encourage just sort of on the spot improvisation and rather give you tools instead of like a railroad. Anyway,
does this one
super
feel
excited.
on a complexity level comparison to our last? How would you say it is?
So I've only read the first chapter in detail, and I've read that it is very complicated to start because at the Witchlight Carnival, you can literally go anywhere, and I had to study a ton of stuff in order to be on top of it. But after that, as the story progresses, it gets a little easier.
Right.
So I feel like I should answer that at the end of the camp. If I were to base it off it right now, I'd be like, if the, what was it called? Dragon Heist. If Dragon Heist was let's say a 7 in complexity, this is like a 10 or 11.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I promise that we'll be very methodical and not chaotic.
We always
good.
are.
Yeah,
Yes,
definitely.
Well, clearly.
Does it smell any different from the last one that you got?
The book?
Yeah.
Dwayne's here.
Fine, whatever. Fucking edit that out. I don't give a shit.
No,
we spend
we
a lot
don't-
of time like cutting room floor.
We don't do edits. And if you haven't listened to us before, that is in fact true. We are a live D&D. Well, not live in that we're video streaming it, but we do live recording radio style. So we're all sitting around a table right now in person, ready to play the game.
No Zoom.
Yeah.
Naked.
What you hear
And
is
afraid.
what you get. So sorry if someone busts in. We've had a homeless person bust into the office before. Had to deal with that.
People
on mic.
knocking on the
I think he went
doors.
missing. His posters went up.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know what possibly could have happened to him.
I don't know.
Anyways,
I'm right here.
should we do character intros? Maybe we should wait until we're in the campaign, but we'll do player intros. So I'm Gavin. I'm gonna be your dungeon master for this campaign. Wild Beyond the Witchlight. Very excited. I guess we'll leave it at that. I will be.
Hi, Gavin.
I'll be many characters,
Many
also known
all
as
right.
NPCs.
Mm.
Dwayne, tell us about your name.
Like your actual name or?
Not the one on. Okay. So my name is Dwayne.
Good.
Where did you get that name?
Wow. So revealing.
I don't know how much. What should I go with? Should I give a backstory?
Dwayne was intensely studying his character sheet, and then it said, "I'm Dwayne." Is it on there?
Well, I had to write it on there just in case it wasn't me.
Hey, I am Brienne. That's my name. Do you want to know my backstory?
Well, yeah. See, that's why I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I feel like this is really awkward, but we're going to keep going because we've
Okay,
already
all right,
done
yeah,
three of
well,
us.
we
So.
And to my left is
Neil, I'm Neil. Yep. Next person.
Tash. Hi, my name's Tash.
Hi, my name's Tash. Haha, see what I did there? It was funny.
Now you confuse the audience. They think we're both Tash.
That is
confused me now.
confusing.
Just play the
Let's
thing.
do our intro.
Adventurers, grab your weapons. But first, kiss your kin. The wild's call, a timeless brawl. Now we roll for initiative. Good and evil fighting for the win. Crit and fumble, critical hit or just a fucking fumble. Cast thine eye on the rolling die. Legends rise on its battle cry. Time to rumble, crit and fumble, critical hit or just another fumble. War is waged on the table stage. Untold sagas of an ancient age. Crit and fumble.
Oh boy,
That's exciting.
that was intense. That may have been
like
a
that.
little loud. Hopefully we
Increased
didn't
my heart
clip.
rate.
Always feels real when we get to listen to our intro song.
Thanks, Chris.
Yeah,
Thanks,
Chris
Chris.
Aruda, shout out. Woo! Lion Bear Fox is the band he's in, right?
Yeah, but they don't. That's
They're oh. Yeah, ouch. Sorry. I didn't know that.
Band drama?
Hey, guess
No.
what? I'm playing a new character this time around campaign-wise.
Good.
you.
Good. We're,
Yes, you
Okay,
are, Dwayne.
Good. Go, Dwayne. maybe what we'll do is we'll start off with me like sort of setting the stage and bring you guys into like where your characters are right now, and then that'll give us a moment for everybody to do sort of like the character intros. What do you think?
Yeah, for sure.
that sounds nice.
Yeah,
Okay,
sure,
cool.
whatever. Just pass me by again.
No, we're coming back to you. We're coming back
okay,
around.
good,
We're
good,
coming
good.
back
You'll be
around.
first, Dwayne.
No, I won't. This goes with Tash always.
We're gonna
Did that
start.
last?
Is that why
Yeah,
you
but that
took
was
my
always
seat
to my
this
left.
year?
Yeah, because I won.
He's jealous.
Dwayne's acting out right now.
Dwayne, do you need a hug? Do you need a
Locked
hug?
in a house for 2 months.
He's rebelling.
I've been here waiting with snacks.
For 2 months.
So full disclosure on this campaign, I am going to try to use the module as much as I can. I'll probably veer off a little bit as I do, but they have in modules, if you've read one, they have like sort of like these block texts that they encourage you to read or paraphrase. So I am going to be using those a lot, and I will start with one now. So the traveling extravaganza known as the Witchlight Carnival visits your world once every 8 years. You have a dim memory of sneaking into the carnival as a child without paying for a ticket. That memory has grown foggy over time, though it still conjures a weird admixture of emotions, wonder, and awe mixed with a loss of regret. During this childhood visit, your character lost something. You tried to find it, but the carnival owners, a pair of elves named Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, were decidedly unhelpful. Silly little screeching cricket, said Witch. You forgot to buy a ticket. The carnival goes round and round, said Light. The multiverse is our playground. Nothing's free and nothing's lost. Every visit has its cost. As time passed, your heart became less heavy, and you gave less and less thought to those childhood events. Now, for reasons you can't explain, the longing to retrieve that which you have lost has resurfaced, as though an old spell has somehow faded away, allowing you to feel the loss as sharply as if it had happened yesterday. The Witchlight Carnival has returned, and you find yourselves standing near a ticket booth by the entrance at twilight, just as the carnival is about to open. There, you meet others who look as troubled as you. Without knowing who or how or why, you sense that each of them has lost something as well. Perhaps fate has brought you together. So,
Dun, dun, dun.
dun dun dun. Let's do some character intros. You're outside the Witchlight Carnival. It's twilight. The sun is going down. The group of you, among others, I'm sure, are waiting to get in. To my left.
Oh, I'm to your left. This is Dwayne, and I play Kix, and his last name's Yerbles.
Gerbils?
Yerbles.
Oh, Gerbils.
Yerbles.
Kicks gerbils.
You should describe Kix a little bit. It's
Yeah,
our
yeah.
it's our first introduction.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I'm
let's-
going to, but I was interrupted by
I'm
Gerbils.
sorry.
Am I wrong? No.
No.
Okay, well, I'll describe him. He's got black hair, and he's red, and he's got big wings. He's also okay. All right.
What is this race?
He's a monk. He's a monk, and he is an Asmar.
An Asmar?
Asimar.
Asimar.
Asimar are like these kind of like celestial people.
Usually tied to some sort of element, like fire
No,
or water.
No, that's
Aren't
a
they?
Genasi.
Oh, Genasi.
No,
Sorry.
So they're
yeah.
they're like, think of them as like angel people. Like they've
Right.
been
Yeah.
That doesn't seem like
Celestials.
Dwayne.
Kind of like how, so tieflings are descended from fiends, Asimar are descended from celestials.
Okay.
Yeah. So my Asimar is celestial, and so that's Kix.
But he doesn't look celestial, does he?
Looks kind of demonic from your little wallet-sized photo there.
I know. But what are you gonna do? That's what he looks like.
I'm not judging.
No, well, okay. He can look demonic and still be celestial. I think.
Guess we'll see.
Yeah. And that's Kix.
Nice to meet you, Kix.
Yeah.
Kicks gerbils.
Yerbles.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
I am Brienne. And I'll be playing Ilya today, and also hopefully for the rest of the days.
Maybe just today.
Ilya is also an Aasimar. She's an Aasimar rogue. Unlike her brother Kix, she looks more like an Aasimar. She kind of, you wouldn't know she's an Aasimar to like look at her immediately. She looks fairly human. She is probably only about 5'2". She's like a petite young woman. In spite of the fact that she's a young woman, she has gray hair streaked through with white, and kind of these like yellowy, kind of like golden eyes that kind of like shine when the light hits them a certain way. She's dressed in like lots of like layered silks and lots of like costume jewelry, so like all of her hands are covered in rings. She's got like big gangly earrings, and she's got a large tawny barn owl on her shoulder. And that's Ilya.
Does the owl have a name?
Yeah, the owl is named Briar.
Aw.
Yes, and Briar is a tawny barn owl whose eyes are also that kind of shimmery yellow, just like hers.
I kind of wish Kix had a gerbil now.
Well, maybe he'll get one.
My turn?
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm Neil. I play Jerry. And Jerry's a hobgoblin. And he is a alchemist artificer. Alchemist. And if you can picture Jerry, he's like 4 foot 8 inches, bald, slight of frame, but has like a fairly prominent pot belly, and wears these overalls that are floods. They're too short, and they have all these pockets in them, and they're actually meant for a gardener. And so they're green, but underneath the baggy overalls that are ill-fitting is a set of studded leather armor. And then underneath that and poking out of the studded leather armor is this bright red collared shirt that totally clashes with the green. And he has rubber boots.
Oh my God.
Incredible.
And you know those golf hats that are just like a band around your head with like the bill?
Like a visor.
Oh,
yeah,
visor.
Yeah.
No.
One of those.
Like a bookie?
Yeah. So he's got one of those.
That's his actual class, Jerry the Bookie.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
It's like clear.
Yeah. And so, that's Jerry.
Nice.
Oh, and out of his pockets of all of his overalls, like he's got lots of pockets, are little bags and pouches and vials and things where he collects like plants and like goo or whatever he finds is interesting, like, berries and liquids. Yeah.
Cool. Urine samples.
Urine samples. Anything that
Goo.
looks like he can mix it with things. Powders.
Cool.
Welcome, Jerry.
Thank you.
Jerry.
I
Jerry.
am Tash, is my real name in my real life. In this game, I will be playing Benedis Wispa. He is an Arcfey fairy warlock. So he stands about 3.5 feet tall and weighs in just under 40 pounds. He has big, very colorful, kind of moth-like wings that are like an iridescent purple. His outfit is very kind of flashy and matchy, black and purple kind of run throughout. His skin is this kind of like opalescent, sort of pearl shimmery white. And coming out of his forehead, he has like a little short, like a little 2-inch horn that just sticks out of his forehead for some reason. But what most people know right away is that he has the most glorious, thickest, light-absorbing black mustache you've ever seen in your life. It is responsible for at least half of his charisma points.
It looks like it was like totally done with Rogaine or what? No, is that what it's called?
Just like there's zero
What's the
light
dye
transmission.
stuff?
The Just
like
for Men?
thickens-
Is
Just
that what
for
you're talking
Men,
about?
that's
The
what
Just
I
for
got.
Men?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
And he also carries with him regularly a familiar that's a pseudo dragon, and it's like copper and kind of that like green tarnished copper color. And its name is Azor.
Hazor?
Azor.
Azor.
Yeah, which translates to bunny killer.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Am I the only character that doesn't have wings?
I don't have wings.
She doesn't.
You don't have wings, but you're
Yeah.
whatchamacallit?
Aasimar don't
And-
have wings necessarily.
Oh.
And, yeah.
I just put wings on me.
Yeah, and his are aesthetic.
Yeah.
His
Oh,
class
I
can't fly.
Can you fly?
Or
I can
you-
fly.
You can fly?
Yeah, I
Wow.
can fly just like walking 30 feet
Cool.
at a time. Yeah, so that is Benedis.
Very cool. So the group of you find yourselves outside this fair. You can tell it's about to open. There's sort of like this mist, like almost a magical mist that is obstructing your clear view of the fair. But you can hear a lot of like happenings and goings on, a lot of clattering and tents and stuff being set up. And one thing you would also notice, you've been in this town before, whether it's like a town close to your village or this is your hometown, is the area that the carnival has been laid out is completely different to what is normally here. Like, this is normally just like a forest, but standing in front of you is like all of the trees have somehow been just like moved off to the side. Nothing cut down, no damage to the land. And there's this huge river surrounding the whole thing. It's probably, 10, 20 feet across. And it just like sort of like encircles the fair. As the group of you stand there looking around, feeling that sense of loss and that similarity in your senses, in that you can tell each of you are there potentially for the same reason. Do any of you talk to each other, or does anybody say anything?
Is it just the four of us?
Among others, but the group of you have somehow just sort of like huddled together at the front, anxious to get in, but there are others in the lineup to get in for sure.
Ilya will immediately look at both Jerry and Benedis, and she'll say, hail! Hello!
Are you talking to me?
Yes, of course.
What are you talking to them for?
Pardon me, I don't know if I know you.
Oh.
Wow.
Are you from this place?
Oh, do you mean like this planet?
No, like this town where we are
community?
standing.
Well, no, but also kind of yes.
Okay. A mysterious woman, huh?
Well, more yes than no.
Well, I would say more no than yes.
Oh, you're married, so you're fighting back and forth like this all the time?
We're
No-
still with siblings.
Still? Oh, siblings. Oh,
Twin siblings, if you can imagine. Identical,
Twin-
practically.
okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. What's your name, man?
Could it look more different?
Not little, man. I don't mean to say little in, stature. You seem like very powerful and strong, man. Yes.
Well, you did say little, though.
Well, I just meant because he's further away from me, so sometimes things look small when they're far away. Take 1-2 step close, and then they're big again. See, look, he's powerful, man.
Well, it's because you're right in his face now, and you're crouching down at him.
I've come to shake his hand. Hello, sir.
Oh.
I'm gonna go up and hug Benedis.
Benedis, yeah.
I don't know your name yet, but yeah. Oh, people.
Oh, this is affection.
People don't usually talk to hobgoblins. They usually kill them. And
Well, you seem nice. You're not here carrying anybody else, so we
okay.
could be friends, maybe?
Yeah, good friends.
You seem nice. Do you have a name, friend?
Oh yes.
Can you tell me your name? My name is Benedis.
Oh.
This man here, this man, I call him a man. He's a dragon on my shoulder. His name is Azor.
Yeah. Hi.
He will
Azor.
not eat you. He likes bunnies.
Oh, I like bunnies too. They're good if you skin them and put them in a stew. They're good.
That's nice. Maybe someday you cook for us all.
Yes. And Jerry will hold Benedis's hand.
Wow.
How big is Jerry?
4'8".
Oh, okay. So Benedis is like slightly reaching up. This is weird.
Is Benedis quite small?
Yeah, he's a fairy. He's
Right. So
3
he's
foot 4.
3 foot.
is what's in
Basically
my
the size of a
stats.
halfling.
So
Yeah.
cute.
Nice.
You guys know each other, or what's going on here?
No, we're friends. You weren't listening.
Oh no, I was listening, raptly, attentively.
We are friends as of now. We didn't know before.
Because are we friends too? I mean, or were you gonna? You wanted to kill me. It seemed like it. Yeah.
No, absolutely not. I think that we should be fine friends, fast friends. Absolutely, I'm Ilya.
Oh, okay.
And the
Jerry will
pleasure's all
hold out his
mine.
other hand.
Oh, and Ilya takes it, and of course, this is Briar, and she gestures to her, owl. This is my familiar, as it were, Briar. Fantastic barn owl.
I've never eaten an owl.
This is
Oh well,
very
hopefully you
beautiful.
don't today.
Huh.
Oh, and this is my brother Kix.
Yeah.
Kicks.
Kicks. Yeah, kicks.
Are we friends too?
Yeah, I sure, no. Well,
Oh.
not yet. We'll work on it.
Because I only have 2 hands.
Well, I'm not grabbing anything else.
Ma'am, I wonder why you reach out to us. We're all standing here in the groups. There's lots of people around. Why do you say hello to us?
Well, you're the closest ones to me, and we kind of like had a moment. I don't know if you noticed, like we made eye contact, and then we looked away, then we looked back at each other.
I see something in your eyes, and even this creature's eyes as well.
What is it?
Is
anger, frustration,
Passion,
no,
romance,
no,
excitement.
no.
boredom.
I think it feels more like longing.
What?
Yes.
Longing.
Long.
You're longing for something. There's something missing. You need to fill it back up.
Yes, absolutely. Probably like jewelry.
Hot peanuts.
Maybe. Yes, I think that could also be it. Hot peanuts.
I was joking because we almost got emotional there for a second, and I didn't want to talk more. So.
Oh yeah. I mean, we can get emotional if you want.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Have any of you been here before?
Oh, I mean,
Quite a bit, actually.
Like in,
no.
in the carnival
once.
or in
What?
this town?
No.
The
Many times?
You mean the carnival?
Yes.
Well, just once.
Yeah.
Have you been here?
Yes. I was younger.
Yes.
Yes, I actually work in the carnival for many, many years.
Oh.
I have not for many, many years since, but I used to be part of the show.
Really?
Yes.
Doing what? Were you like a juggler?
Many
or?
jobs, glorious, wonderful, big jobs and little, clean up the poop and stuff like that. But since then, I just don't want to be around it anymore. So as working like on the inside, this time I want to observe from the outside.
Oh, so you've come to see the show.
Yes. And a friend.
And the friends.
Just one, mostly.
Jerry.
No, someone inside the carnival.
Oh, a secret,
who's that?
Secret paramour.
You will maybe meet her.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
It's a her.
Yes, I
It
bet.
is.
Secret lover. Secret
Oh,
paramour.
Benedis turns like glowing red.
A passionate.
Like just we worked together for a while, and she, is the most amazing creature on this plane, probably.
Oh.
But I don't really know.
Oh.
The backstory on Benedis is he actually lost his virginity
Oh.
and he wants it back.
I never thought that would have been better.
That's so funny. Wow.
Go ahead.
No.
As the group of you are standing out there, you can tell the carnival is starting to open. The mist dissipates from overhead, and you can start seeing like large canopies and just beautiful tents and this wonderful music, just like this organ and like whistles and stuff that just kind of give the carnival, that classic carnival feeling. In front of you is a silver statue of a dancing fairy that is mounted on the roof of looks like kind of a ticketing booth and surrounded by fluttering butterflies, like just magical butterflies. The booth itself is decorated with an animated depiction of the night sky with shooting stars just like kind of arcing across of it. Inside is an elderly goblin who perches just behind the ticketing counter, peering at you quizzically through a spyglass. He lowers the spyglass and calls out to you, "Greetings, fair goers." And he's got this eyeglass and he's staring at you, and you can hear he puts like sort of a big ear horn to his ear to see if you say anything. "Oh yeah, go on. I'll hear you just fine."
Oh, hello. Hi.
Yes, hello. The name's Nicholas. Welcome to the Witchlight Carnival. I'm sure you're all totally anxious to get in here. I am too, but I'm stuck at the ticketing booth. Believe it or not. I'm paid to be here. Yes, I am. Greatest spot in the carnival is the entrance to the carnival. An important position. It is.
One ticket, please.
Yes, of course. And may I have your name, please? And he pulls out like a big ledger. It's like the book's huge. It's just like, boom, and takes a quill. And he sort of like sticks his arm out. You hear a few cracks of his arms. Oh, God. Shouldn't have had lawn bowling last night.
Yerbles.
Go on. What did you say to me?
I said yerbles.
Yerbles. Okay. Yerbles.
First name Kicks.
Kicks. hold on a minute.
It's right there. It's right there.
Yes, it is.
Your finger's right on it.
It is right here. Hold on a minute. Why are you in my ledger? And he goes underneath and grabs like a little box, like this just like shitty little tin box.
It's better not cost me more.
No. Yeah, hold on. There's just a note here. Opens it up and looks inside. And he's like, oh, well, I mean, lucky for you.
Well, lucky for you.
Yes. And he pulls a ticket from it and he's like, it seems your ticket has been paid for.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes, there you are.
Thank you. Yep.
Kicks.
Yep.
And just a minute before you go gallivanting into the Witchlight Carnival. That's where you are right now. This is Witchlight Carnival.
I got that. I that's why I'm here.
Okay. Well, settle down.
I'm following along the plot here.
Turns around from a larger box, pulls out a very large set of fake butterfly wings, and he's like, well, there's maybe we can clip these on.
Do you want to poke them on the end of the spikes of my wings and see if we can? I don't know.
Yeah.
It looks like they're gonna tear.
Well, rules of the Witchlight Carnival is you have one ticket and one set of fairy wings, and non-optional. Sorry.
But look at my wing. Like I think I should just look at my wings. They're almost fairy.
Just wear them on your top of your wings.
The trouble is that the Witchlight hands that work throughout the fair will notice you don't have it and will assume that you're not supposed to be there. So you must wear them. I'm sorry. Spin around. I help you. I will help you. Yes, it'll be fine.
All right.
And he goes to fix it, and all you hear is like tearing and stuff, and he's like fitting it over the sharp ends of the bone and stuff. Like it's all misshapen. Fantastic. Yes, it just looks awful. But
Well, it's just hanging down off the one side.
It's attached to you, and that will be just fine.
If you say so.
There's others wanting to get into the carnival. If you could please be on your way.
Wow, that's rude. Okay, thanks.
Next in
Nothing
line.
there.
Next.
Oh, hello. Yes, hi. It's me.
Oh God, what a tiny, whiny little voice! And he
Oh.
takes the earpiece,
Oh.
hangs it down. He's like,
Is
"What?"
Is this better if I talk like this?
Yes. Well, you sound more like my wife now.
Oh,
It's
what
like-
about what about this?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I just need a name.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna use my regular voice. Is that okay? Can we
Yes,
just-
yes,
Okay. Well, it's Ilya.
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 Wait, hold on.
Well, it
last name.
Well, it's complicated, so it could be either under Windhelm, but maybe also under Novak. It's possible it's under Urbal's, but unlikely.
Interesting enough, I have all three of those names here.
Oh, that makes sense. Absolutely, that would be me.
Interesting. Are you related to Mr. Kicks?
Well, of course.
His wife.
No, twins, of course.
He takes his eyepiece and like peers at Kicks.
Well, we have different mothers, of course.
oh, that makes
obviously.
perfect sense.
Yes.
Different mothers. Oh,
Yes.
Someone's been drinking before the fair. That's fine.
Don't write
Ilya rattles
that
off-
down. You don't need to write that down.
Oh, I write
No,
down.
you should
everything.
write it down. You
Yeah.
should write
Oh,
it. That's an important detail.
Yes, wife
Don't tell
of
him.
Kicks. Got it.
Twin sister.
Yeah, that's what I said.
2 minutes older.
Um,
Well, actually,
goes
2
inside the house.
hours.
What? What?
2 hours older. You should write that down as well.
Who's the eldest?
Me, of course.
Ah,
I
very
thought-
good, very good.
I thought it was me.
Yeah,
Well, that's what your
he
mother always said, of course, because she's always has to one up my mother. But,
I don't think that's right. I think it's the other way around.
well,
I think I'm older and your mother's the one-upman person. Shipman.
yeah, maybe.
She's a bit of a braggart.
Yes, she is. So I'm the little sister.
Yeah.
Well, then we've been doing it wrong all these years. You should be protecting me.
Well, I mean, that's a lot of responsibility.
Well, what do you think?
I think you should get out of my line. Here's
Oh.
your ticket that was prepaid.
And my wings?
Yes, of course. And he brings out wings that are just like abnormous, like they're huge. They're way too big for you.
Ilya gestures to her owl and goes, does Briar need some wings, or is he okay on his own?
Well, I can see what I have.
Oh, sure.
Yes, like just like little paper mache wings. It's
Oh,
like,
and she
oh,
puts
there you
them
go.
on. All right.
Fine, you can have that. Not a requirement, but you do need to hold on to them, or else you'll be removed from the fair.
Okay, I
Can we
will.
trade wings? Like, look at the
No.
size of your wings. These'll fit you better.
Oh, we should go.
Yes, well, into the fair, please. And yourself there, Hobgoblin. Haven't seen one of you in a while. Normally dead when I see you. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I used to be in part of the military too, and I had a hobgoblin who would demand such things from me.
Oh,
Yes, I think ticketing prices today may have actually gone up. I just need your name.
I don't have any money.
Well, I just need a name, and maybe we can work something out.
Oh, it's Jerry.
Jerry. What a weak hobgoblin name.
I could just go. I don't need. It's fine.
You don't need to come into the fair. Very good.
Okay.
Goodbye.
No, that's upsell. You will come in with us all. We are friends and we are going together.
Oh, this is a friend of yours. Good.
Yes, me and
very
Jerry.
Well. Yes. Friend, hobgoblin with a fairy friends. That makes perfect sense. I just need your last name.
I wasn't given one.
It's just Jerry. Well, I do have Jerry the hobgoblin written here, so that's fine. I don't know who could possibly want to buy you a ticket, but here you are anyways.
I have a... Oh.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Your wings. Now.
I get wings too.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
By the looks of things, I should probably get the most misshapen, tacky wings possible.
You can have mine.
Why are you... I don't know what
Here you are.
Why are you tacky?
Well, you clearly took too many blows to the head or something because you're wearing a mismatched outfit and gumboots. What do you think the fair is exactly?
Well, the gumboots don't have laces, and I can't tie laces.
You can't tie laces. You know what? I don't have time for this. Please take your wings and just move along with you and your gumboots.
Okay, I'll just be walking away, dragging my wings behind me in the mud.
No, those need to go on your back, or else you're going to be removed from the carnival. Oh yes, please put them on.
You need help, Jerry?
Yes, please. I could. Yeah. Yes, please.
And Ilya's gonna strap him on.
Cool. There you are. Very well. And your friend here. Yes.
You do not remember?
What did you say to me?
You do not remember me. Benedis?
Oh,
Nicholas, you are such an ass as always.
Wait a minute.
It's nice to see they've moved you up from the bubble teapot, though. That's good.
Are you the one that I lost blackjack to? I said I would get the money.
Oh, this was a long time ago. It's fine.
Fine, good. Benedis. Wait. It says you're not a member of fair anymore.
No, this is something I give up and try to find the happiness in my life instead.
The carnival is happiness.
Yes. From the outside, huh?
Yes, from the outside.
Yeah. You know, you feel it.
It's
You're in the
fair.
booth. This means you piss off some people, I think, huh?
He bows his head for a minute and he's like, I'm doing this till retirement. Keep going.
It's okay.
Nicholas.
You remember, small jobs are just as important as big
They are.
jobs.
Yes, of course.
It takes a community to lift up the tent.
You are on my list here, though, and it would seem you have a prepaid ticket, probably from Mr. Witch or somebody, Mr. Light.
Yes.
Whatever the case, here you are.
Thank you, sir.
And take your wings.
Yes, this is a problem because of the functionality of my own pre-existing wings. This means I will wear them on my front, huh?
You can put them wherever you want, but as long as you have them on.
Very well.
Yes. Just not somewhere appropriate. There's kids in here.
Good day.
Yes. Very well. And you lets the group of you in, and you can hear he welcomes some other members who are like, oh, this is my name. And he's like, yes. Well, that'll be 8 silver. And as you guys are walking in, nobody else's name is on the list.
Kind of weird, hey?
How did they know my name?
Well, we were on the list.
How did we get on the list?
That's a good question.
I mean, I was somewhat expecting to have to talk my way in, but not to have to pay. But I didn't know that there's a special free admission book.
I wonder,
a
do
little
you
odd.
think it could be, well, you used to work for the fair,
It.
and you look like you could work for the fair?
No, I never worked for the...
Well, and Kix and I are just about, the best jugglers and acrobats you could ever meet. Maybe they would wish to have an interview with us. Do you think?
Doing some hiring.
Yes. What do you think?
I don't try not to think too much about it.
Yeah.
I just got a free ticket out of the deal.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's because our parents.
Well, I
Oh,
don't
maybe.
know what everybody wants to do first. I'm going to go visit a friend. Maybe I see you again.
Can I come with
Thank
you?
you
Can I just hang out with you? I won't be any trouble.
Yeah, I guess so. I thought you were already coming to the fair, so I thought maybe you have a plan of your own. But
No, I don't have a plan.
yes, you can come. Do you like the slugs?
Oh, what?
The giant slugs.
How big are they?
Oh, they're giant. That's the name.
So like
Oh,
4 inches or
no.
that's
They could go on top of our friend Kix.
And then what would happen?
It'll crush him.
Oh,
Maybe not crush, but like hurt his knees for sure.
most slugs
I
I
don't
take.
think we'll let that happen.
no, he needs his knees.
Yeah. Usually I grind slugs.
Anyways, they're
up.
very friendly. Just mating season, it gets a little spicy in the tent there, but
Are you going
Sure,
to?
you know all about that, don't you, Benedis?
I did not mate with a slug. What does that say?
Oh, I thought that
Look
was
at
your
the size
special
of me.
friend.
That thing will eat me.
Special friend. I
No,
thought that-
she works with the slugs.
Oh, interesting. So slug woman.
Mm.
She is not a slug. She's an elf.
Oh.
An elfin.
Yes, a beautiful parrot elf.
Parrot?
Parrot.
Elf?
Parrot.
Parrot.
Oh, parrot elf.
Parrot.
How come everybody has like an animal theme and I don't?
Do you want to get one?
No.
No?
No.
Then why are you complaining about
I
it?
don't know. Everybody seems to have like.
Well, let's look and walk and talk as we go over to there.
We are. We're walking.
Yeah.
And talking.
So as you guys leave the ticket booth and enter towards the fair, the first stars of night twinkle above the apricot sunsets. Giant dragonflies whir overhead, trailing streamers, and low mist curls over the ground. Through a floral archway, you glimpse wondrous and vibrant creatures, elf stiltwalkers, dancing fairies, and painted performers. Everywhere there is laughter, pixie dust, bubbles, and the wistful tune of a whistling calliope.
A calliope dervish.
No, a noise-making device.
Oh.
Wait, is that what calliope means?
Yeah, it's like a music box essentially.
No, it's a type of organ, but
Or
it's
organ,
named after the greatest muse
Sure.
from Greek mythology.
Oh yes, you're right. So as you enter this place, you can see that a lot of going-ons is already happening. People are setting up their tents. There's sort of like these mini games that you would expect to be part of a fair. There's already people like tossing rings and stuff. And as I said, there's dragonflies flying overhead, and there's people riding them. And as you enter here, you actually see this large tree-like creature. And it looks like he's just like kind of shaking the boughs of his tree, and these sycamore seeds are sort of twirling towards the ground. And this little red squirrel is sort of like hanging from these branches looking, and he's just like sort of yelling at everybody, kind of cheering them on as the two of them encourage fairgoers, mostly kids at the moment, to try to catch these sycamore seeds. And as you see them catch these seeds, they like bloom into what looks like just little like gifts, like these little boxes or like a flower or something like that. And as you pass him, he's like, "Oh, please, grab a seed, grab a seed."
Delia is sprinting for those sycamore seeds.
So
She's
is
pushing
Jerry.
children out of the way if
Kix is right
necessary.
behind her, hot on her heels,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
just swings at her back foot and sees if he can kick her foot out from underneath her.
Okay, so as you do that, as these spin to the ground, give me dexterity checks, everybody.
Jerry's not sprinting greedily, but Jerry definitely wants some of these. 15.
15, nice.
7.
11.
11.
15.
Oh, yeah.
13.
13. So everybody but Kix manages to grab one of these seeds. Those who did grab one, give me a roll on a D8. Yeah.
5.
Your seed that you picked up, Jerry, turns into a gold piece into your hand. And he's like, "Oh, perfect. A gold piece. That's lucky. You hold on to that."
I wanted a flower. It's fine. Thank you.
I also rolled a 5.
Nice. Gold piece as well for you, too.
Ah,
Lucky. Your friend's also
it's
a
a
gold
lucky
piece.
coin?
It's gold. How could that not be lucky?
Is it magical?
Yes. Everything at the
Ah.
Witchlight Carnival is magical.
Benedis sees that Kix didn't get one, He walks over to him and says, Monsieur Kix, come here for a second.
Yeah.
To like get him to bend down, and reaches his hand behind and does the like grade 3 magic trick, pulls it out of his ear.
Nice.
One for you.
Kix grabs his.
Nice. So you're giving up yours.
Giving his-
Nice.
Mhm.
Awesome.
And do I need to roll something?
Yeah, roll me a d8.
3.
3.
That's what I rolled.
You gain a d4, which can be added to one ability check made before the next dawn.
Like a single use.
Single use.
Cool.
Yeah. As Benedus does that, you would notice there's like just sort of like this. Well, I don't know if anybody noticed that he had done it. Maybe give me a stealth check as you do it. I'm curious if Jerry or
19.
19. Okay, wow. It was pretty subtle. Nobody could tell that you had done the little like, magic trick. But everybody would notice all of a sudden like just flowers bloom up from the grounds from around you guys, and like the music just like shifts a little bit. Like it just seems a little more jaunty. People like all of a sudden their mood's a little happier as the mood of the carnival just like seems to increase a little.
Jerry's going to get down on his knees and pull out like this little monocle thing and look at the flowers that just bloomed.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, they're beautiful. You've never seen anything like them before unless you would know the Witchlight Carnival is from the Feywild. So unless you know anything about it, you'd realize that's where those are from. But just like beautiful little bloomed things. And this squirrel, the red squirrel, comes down and it's like, oi, oi! What? You just gonna go after the seeds, eh? No, come on. Come here, I got a couple of these for you. You want to see a good flower? Let me show you a flower or two, eh? And he like hands out these dandelions. He's like, go ahead. Give it a blow. Yeah, wish for you. Yeah, go ahead. No, don't just. I'm a talking squirrel. You
Wait,
in the Witchlight Carnival?
All right. What do we say the wish out loud?
No.
Oh.
Don't you know how wishes work?
Well, yes.
Just do I
of course.
wish out loud? That's bad luck, you know.
Kix just blows his.
Well, I have a lucky coin, so it might counteract it.
Well, that's just gold. North wind's an idiot. That's not worth anything.
Well, then how
except
do
for
I
a gold
know
piece.
for sure that the dandelion's actually magic and makes a wish?
Look, young lady, that's my gig. Well, when people walk in, we give them gifts, and I get them to blow up dandelion, and you make a wish, and maybe it'll come true.
Ilya blows it.
Did you blow yours?
Yeah, before she
Okay.
did.
Nice. Oh,
Yeah.
Interesting.
Before. Yeah.
Jerry.
Jerry has pulled out this little pouch from one of his pockets and is trying to put the dandelion in the pouch because he doesn't want to. He likes to save the flower, and he's also picked a couple flowers that grew on the ground, and he's putting them in the same pouch.
Oh, hey! No, those are for the Witchlight Carnival only.
Oh, I just like to collect. I'm sorry, I can put it. I might.
Well, you can keep the dandelion. Most people would blow on it. You don't want to make a wish.
I might be able to use this later for something.
Fine.
I'll put it in my. I'll stop talking.
Typical of a hobgoblin and yourself.
Benedict kind of flutters a few feet up into the air and gives it an extra little.
Oh, fancy. Now that is a flourish, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I like to see.
Didn't know we were performing.
Everything is a performance in the Witchlight Carnival. Can't you tell?
Oh, Ilya tries to do a backflip.
give me a performance check. or sorry, acrobatics.
Acrobatics. 11.
11. It's poor. It's like you manage to do it, but it's like, yes, well, hopefully you wished for better skills with your acrobatics.
Oh, that would have been a good wish, wouldn't it have?
So everybody that did make a wish, can you write it down? I'm going to need it from you later. Just take a quick moment to do that.
I'm having this strange, I'm not actually having FOMO. It's like, yeah, I'm really glad I didn't make a wish.
Yeah, you didn't make a wish. You're like, or maybe later you will, and you're like, oh, I should have made the wish.
Maybe.
Did you say to give it to you?
Oh yeah, if you want to give them to me now.
Oh.
You don't have to.
That's
I
a lot
just
of
need, I
pressure.
just need them later.
I did.
And this large tree and his little red squirrel buddy make their way across the fair, and you can see, more sycamore seeds, more kids are grabbing stuff. And as you take in the fair, like I said, there's many things going on. There's this bubble teapot ride, and it looks like there's a swan going around the river. There's little games and all manner of goings-ons. What do you guys do?
Benedis will head over towards the racing slug tract.
Ah, okay. So you're gonna head across. Does anybody follow Benedis?
Yeah,
Or
Jerry will.
Jerry will. Okay.
And he's, I think Benedis is kind of like getting swept up by he's like the joy and everything that he's been away from for so long is coming back. So he's happy and like looking at things and kind of taking it in. It's not like a beeline.
Nice.
As much as he wants to get there, it's not.
Yeah, I feel like
Priority.
some of the other Witchlight hands would recognize you and be like, "Hey, Benedis, good to have you back. You on shift? I don't see your tag.
No, this is not the life for me anymore.
What does that mean?"
It means I am not here for the carnival. I'm here for the carnival.
Oh, well. Fine.
That was awkward.
You're really making friends, eh, buddy?
Well, you know, it was a long time ago. Some people remember things, some people forget things, and here we are.
And you can hope everybody does just a little bit of both.
We.
Does Kix and Ilya
Ilya is specifically looking for what she assumes every carnival has. She's looking for some kind of fortune teller.
Oh,
Some sort of
interesting.
like card reader or some sort of like crystal ball haver. You think we should go get our fortunes read, Kix?
I think it's a great idea.
You think so?
Yeah,
They've
yeah.
got to have one here. Remember, our parents' show always had a good fortune teller.
They did, for sure.
Yes, yeah. But I think we should try and find one. Yeah, I'll look around.
Nice. You guys give me a let's do an investigation check,
Are we
I
both
guess, or
doing
perception.
one, or are we like assisting?
Yeah, you guys are working together, so you can both roll one. We'll just take highest.
Oh, finally a decent roll. The numbers on my sheet are so small, and I'm so blind. I rolled a 19.
19.
I rolled 12 minus 1, which is 11.
Nice. All right. You look around and you're trying to find like this sorry, what did you refer to it as? A
Fortune teller.
fortune teller.
teller, yeah.
I was just gonna say mind reader, fortune teller. You don't really find exactly what you're looking for. You find a dwarf that is standing outside of what can only be described as like sort of a makeshift magical mind, and it's like a huge dragon head. And trying to read your sheet.
No,
Did you forget your glasses?
I don't normally need them for
Oh.
something this close up, but I don't know if you can see, but the way that I printed my sheet, the numbers are like absolutely minuscule. So I'm
Can't
just
read
like I'm like holding my sheet up to my face. Sorry to interrupt.
No, that's
all
fine.
That shenanigans.
Yeah, you see this dwarf who's wearing kind of like a massive chain, and it's got an eye on it. And these people behind him are going into this mine, this like large kind of dragon-like heads, and you can see these magical carts just sort of like scoop up underneath them, and then go into this darkness. And you see them sort of like screaming, "Yay!" And then out the other end, which isn't far, is just like this mix of like terror and happiness and bewilderment. And like, I'm not sure if they should be excited or scarred or whatever. and he calls you over and notices you looking at him. And he's like, the mystery mind. If you look into the eye, I can read your thoughts, and you go on the ride. It will be a life-changing experience.
Oh, like a hallucinogenic?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Do you want to?
Yeah, Kix looks right in the eye and does
Yeah.
whatever he needs to do to get through the other side.
Nice.
Yeah, Ilya also looks in the eye.
So as you look into the eye, it detects essentially what your worst fear as far as like a creature is. So what would Kix and Ilya's worst fears be that they encountered as far as like a creature or a beast or something? And we'll come back to you. I'll let you think for a second. Benedis and Jerry, what do you do? You're continuing to the snail racing.
Jerry, I don't know how you feel about this, but these type of experience are not for me. I don't
No.
go in the terror dome or whatever it's called.
No, thank you. I'll go with you.
We could
I'll just
wait,
go
or we
with
could
you.
go explore a little bit, wait for our friends here, or go find something else.
Up to you, whatever you want.
Oh, I think you can be okay to say what you want.
Yeah, I want what you want.
Okay, you're a bit of an empath.
Yes.
That's nice. I feel like we will get along
yes.
as long as you don't eat my face.
No,
What? Why did that scare you? No, never mind. Anyways, we'll go find something happier and maybe a treat, eh?
oh,
You like treats?
I do. I really do. I like I like to eat mostly bugs. This is my main diet.
Oh, you know what? I know what. I know where we get the bugs. You know what else eats bugs? Giant slugs eats giant bugs.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. You know what else we'll find for you?
No.
Me neither. Never mind. We'll
No,
just keep walking.
I
We should tell our friends before they go in. Hey, friends, what's their names? Wingman. Hola. Hello.
His name is Kick.
Kicks.
Kicks.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
hello. We're going to explore a bit more. We'll meet you back or come find us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you want to spend the whole day together?
Oh, I
It's
don't.
like a burgeoning friendship, like a friend group.
It felt nice for me.
Yeah.
Well, I have a gift. I'll give you a gift.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. What is it?
I'm not really sure. It's so he hands her a vial.
Nice.
It's not like it's a good whatever.
Ilya
First one's free.
Ilya immediately drinks it.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my
Immediately
God.
she slams
Do
it
you have
back.
do you have a roll table or something?
Yeah.
Nice. I'm excited.
She assumes it's a shot. Nice. She's like, yeah, cheers.
I meant
Здравствуйте.
I meant like in a time of need or.
Ilya,
It's never a bad time to have a drink.
You're very
she reaches
trusting.
into her pocket and grabs her flask out and tops it back up and shoots it back.
So should I say what it was? Because it'll have no effect at this point.
Well, let's just for fun.
Oh, it was a healing potion.
Oh, it was a healing potion. Okay.
So you might feel like invigorated.
Little goose, like a Red Bull.
Feel great.
I like it.
I can only make one a day because I have to gather ingredients and things. So I was hoping you would save it.
Oh, well,
but it's
you didn't tell me
whatever
what to
you
do
li-
with it.
whatever you like.
It's not. Was it a shot?
It was a yeah.
Like, was it? I didn't taste like much. Was it
Jerry,
vodka?
Oh, it had like elderflower and a little bit of honey, and then some other things that I've gathered along the way. That's why I pick things.
You're a super weird guy, Jerry.
Thank you.
I like it. No, I like it a lot. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna go into this
Trust
weird eyeball place. I'll see you guys later.
Be careful in there. It can be frightening. I've seen some weird shit come out the other side.
Yeah, I'm hoping so.
Okay, you are a neat person.
I think you're a neat person too. What a fucking weirdo, hey?
Weird shit going on that
So
side of the.
weird.
Yeah.
So as you guys were looking into this eye, you had a moment where it peered into your soul and determines what do you fear most. What does Kix fear most?
He had Briar, actually the owl.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's so good. Okay, Briar. And
Does
Elia?
Kix always stand like 20 feet away from
Yeah, he's always keeping.
He's always watching.
The owl's head is like swivels around at that moment and looks
Yeah.
at Kix and like blinks one eye then the other and turns back around.
Well, he remembers Army crawling into your room at one point, and the owl's head just like would turn right to look at him, and then he'd Army crawl back out. He's like, nope.
No.
Ilya is not afraid of any particular creature. She's like terrified of any sort of. She's basically terrified of being alone. So like any situation where she's not getting like feedback or attention, or like she loves to be like looked at and like admired and like performed. So the idea of like having no attention and being like alone is like that's the scariest thing to her.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So she's a stripper.
What?
Wow.
She's a performer.
Hold on, let me just bring up my notes.
There's just so much to dive into there, Tosh. pain.
I mean, maybe if times get tough.
So you guys talk to this dwarf, punch your tickets, and stand at the front of the mine, and a mine cart appears underneath the two of you, and you're swept off into this thing, and you're essentially like just plunged into this illusion-filled demi-plane. Like, the ride's not that far. Like, you see the entrance and people popping out the other side. But as the cart goes in, it almost just like free falls for a minute into darkness.
Ooh.
And then just like you're surrounded with like these rolling hills of like twisted, gnarly, yet beautiful trees. And then you're like skidding across like a beautiful lake with like glowing fish and everything underneath. But then partially through the ride, like something in your spine just starts to tingle. Like you can just feel like this emotion up your back. And as that happens, Kix, you look over to Ilya, who's having just a blast. You're having fun. And Briar just snaps his head towards you, and his eyes get big. And then he just like lifts off and flies away from Ilya. You're seeing this. And gets larger and larger and larger. And then like just comes flying directly at you. His beak just elongates, and it's like, and just like flies towards you. I need you to give. I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage. As it approaches Ilya, though, you would also start to see this as Kix starts to scream. You get a roll of wisdom save, but just regularly, not with disadvantage.
Okay.
Because it's not your fear.
Got it. A wisdom save?
Yeah.
Well, that's 6 minus 3, so that's 3.
Oh my gosh. So you just start screaming uncontrollably, like seeing your poor, your familiar just looks like this demonic death owl that's now flying towards you guys. Ilya hits the deck just like shrieking. How about Kix?
Oh, Kix was already down there. He rolled a 5. He's already on the floor. He's like, what? He's still screaming.
Kix and Ilya are just clinging to each other, and they're just like, ah!
He's like, Briar!
I love it. As the two of you are huddling in this position, you can feel like the cart just starts to like almost fade away. And you come over like this, imagine like just sort of like a black lake. And everything just seems to dissipate, but you're hovering above it. And then you look around, and before you had seen like other fairgoers, some carts in front of you, other people shrieking behind you, but now it's just dead quiet. And there's like just like this spooky mist on the lake. And you look at the two of each other, and you realize you're the only two out there. You look in different directions and look back again, and now each of you are gone. You don't see each other either. You're just like pitch black in this lake. And then these crowds of people start to surround you. Again, you don't see each other, and they're all talking, and you start to like mingle with them and talk and realize that nobody's paying attention to you. Like you're just like this, you're almost like you don't exist, and yet you're there. Like you can see, you can touch these people, and even if you shove them, they just think it's something and push you by and just keep walking. This is obviously Ilya's worst nightmare. I need her to roll me disadvantage, wisdom saving throw, and then same with Kix.
What's a 3 minus 3? That's 0.
Oh.
16.
16. Okay, so Kix, you would actually start laughing. Like you just like burst in. You're like, oh my god, this is ridiculous. Ilya, you are actually like shaken to your core. Like not only do you shriek again, like you're like tucked down after this Briar thing, and then now this fear has just like that one hit really hard. I need you to roll me a D8.
Man, we're having fun at this carnival. Hey, guys.
So far, so good.
I rolled a 5.
5, okay. I can't tell you what that is now, but it'll come up.
Can't wait.
So eventually the ride continues. You like the cart reappears and you continue, and you see some like other funny sort of like maybe a bit of fearful stuff of other carts. Like you see their stuff come, but you're kind of like, whatever. Haha.
Ilya's just holding Briar against her chest,
like,
and she's just like shaking.
Kix is at the front like, woo!
Everyone's here. It's okay. We're okay. We're all here together.
Kix is gonna actually look back, and he'll see Ilya like just looking around, but he's not even gonna. He's just gonna ignore her.
Kix, can you hear me? Kix.
It's not long before you can see the daylight, which is the end of this tunnel, and the cart just like pulls some serious G's, suck you into your seat, and you're pulled out of this demi-plane, and you peer out or pop out the other end, looking much like the other fairgoers did, a mix of, fear and, just discombobulated. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
As the ride comes to a stop. Click, 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 click.
There you are.
Ilya throws up.
That's a bit of a wild ride.
Holy shit.
Yeah. We should get Jerry to go on
Oh,
this.
yeah, we should. Yeah.
Jerry to go through this.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh, my
so
God.
great.
Did you see Briar?
Who?
That owl.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
He's trying to pick my eye out.
I know, I saw it.
Oh my God. I'm
Oh
like, oh my
my
God, get it away from me.
That wasn't real, right? That was like fake. That was like not real life.
I think so.
Okay.
I hope so.
Oh my God. Let's go find Jerry.
Yeah, let's go find Jerry.
We're at 1 hour. We're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back. Wee-wee.
It wouldn't be crit and fumble without
Yeah,
music.
with at least- Hey, we're back from our break. Thanks, everybody. That was fun.
Thanks, Neil.
Who are you thanking for?
Thanks.
talk now?
Thanks,
Thank
Dwayne.
you, Dwayne.
Thanks, Dwayne.
Oh
for
yeah,
the snacks.
Dwayne
The
got the
snacks.
snacks.
I'm here. I'm here tonight.
He's
Dwayne
been
feeds
waiting
us.
for 2 months to give us these snacks.
Yeah.
They were a little stale.
Yeah, I mean, those carrots were a little questionable, but it's fine.
I've never had green carrots before.
yeah.
You
Just- they're kind of mossy.
You're
Give it an hour before they
Earthy.
kick in.
earthy.
Earthy.
I've been
The
called that.
Witchlight Carnival. This music's kind of like, I mean, it is sort of, background incidental.
Shouldn't there be like a hurdy-gurdy or something?
I did look up music that was like fair music, but after like the 2 songs, it got really annoying. I was like, okay, yeah. Yeah, totally. So we'll just roll with this, but maybe I'll skip this song because it sounds awful.
Spooky.
It
Yeah,
actually
it's like-
was a
it's too
hurdy-gurdy.
dark. Yeah, that's more background incidentally. That was too boring.
I think I
I
dated
feel like we need like a
hurdy-gurdy.
lively fiddle,
Yeah.
Like,
Good name.
Yeah,
Her
let's
and her sister.
let's try
Hurdy
town
and
and
gurdy.
city, or maybe
Hurdy and
taverns
gurdy.
and tap rooms.
Oh yeah.
I'm never that lucky.
That's a little better.
Well, I like that.
Yeah, there
That's
we
more
go.
playful.
It's jaunty.
It's
Sounds like
jaunty.
bard.
Okay.
Sounds like what's his name? Till.
Till. Good old Till.
Stab that fucker.
Three-fingered till.
Go.
Benedis and Jerry were heading towards the snail racing. It's not slug racing at all. To go see your friend Jalari. How do you say her name?
Jarsali.
Jarsali. Who Benedis knows. Did you work with her? I forget the exact.
She is actually, when Benedis first got in, she snuck him. Benedis got to know her kind of like over the river when the carnival first came to town, and she kind of helped sneak him in. They sort of hit it off, and he talked to her lots, and she helped him sneak in because he wanted to see what the ringmasters were all about.
Nice. And then eventually that turned into like employment for a few years.
Yeah.
And that's how you got to know her better.
Yeah.
But then you've since like let's call it retired from the carnival.
Yes.
Um,
Benedis is like close to 300 years old, so he hasn't been around for a long, long time.
yeah. Well, she's an elf too, so probably looks similar.
Yeah.
Hasn't really aged. Yeah, so as you guys are walking around this fair, like again, that's what drew you back to this, is sort of like these lost things, whatever they are, and that's what drew you back, right? So you're on like this, essentially this quest to discover like where did my lost thing go? Like why am I here? And just trying to find answers, right? So we'll go back to Benedis and Jerry, who make their way over to the snail racing area of the carnival. And as you approach it, you see that there is a race underway. A couple snails. And these things are, like Benedis said, they are not small at all. Like fairies are riding on top of the shells. And even though they're snails, they move at a pretty incredible pace. Like they are cooking. And they're like have like spray paint, or not spray paint, but like paint on the sides of them, different colors, and people in the stands are cheering them on. Like you can tell this is probably one of the bigger attractions of the whole fair. Benedis, as you approach, You would see your friend just
Jar Sally.
Jar Sally. I'm gonna write that down.
Jar Sally.
It's like one name. It's not like
It's
Jar
like Jarsali.
Sally.
It's like
Jarsali.
Jarsali, yeah.
Jarsali. Jarsali.
You see
Jar-
Jarsali and let's call it like the pits. You know what I mean? Like when there's races going on, you're like in the center area. What would that be called? Yeah, like the pit stop.
She's a pit crew.
Pit crew. Yeah.
What does a pit crew at a snail race do?
Polish the snail.
Yeah, that's
shells.
It's a good question.
There's no tires to change. Like, what do they do?
Yeah.
Paint on numbers.
Jelly, have you ever witnessed this event before?
These are bigger.
They're magnificent. Look at them. They're beautiful.
I usually take the snails and I grind them up and I put them in. I put them in like a powder, like in a tincture, like
Interesting.
These are big. Like I don't think I could grind.
Yeah, they're different species. They're not the same one you find in Grandma's garden.
No.
No, but they are beautiful. Look at them. They're intelligent. They're speedy. I call them slugs. Some people call them snail. I don't know what's the difference, but whatever. The slimies are fast. They're cool.
I don't think they can be called slugs because slugs are slow.
I'm not a scientist. I'm just enamored by their beauty.
Oh. I'll follow you. I'll just follow you.
Very well. Let's go see my friend, huh? And get you a snack. This is what you wanted. Bugs. We'll get you bugs.
I don't think that's too big. I can't eat that.
No, you don't eat the snack. Never mind. Follow.
So you make your way into the pit crew area and flag down your friend Jarsali.
Yes.
Ah, Benedis.
Ah, Jocelyn.
It's good to see you.
It's good to see.
Why? You haven't been here in some time. Why? What brings you back?
I needed a change in my life.
Good. You did.
Yes.
You've talked about that for some time. So you
Yes, I was ready.
you don't have the tag anymore, hey?
I don't.
She shows you hers.
Of
It's the Witchlight hands, like to show that you're staff.
No, I gave it to one of my sisters.
I'm proud of you, Benedis.
You're proud of me?
Yeah,
You're proud of me.
I'm proud of you.
No.
We talked about this many nights where you
Oh, this-
were gonna leave the Witchlight Carnival and do something different with your life.
Yes, it felt a little bit toxic. Some of the people that work here are not too kind. There's not a lot of encouragement to move up and to find what it is that makes you. Oh, stupid me. This is my friend, Jerry.
Wow. Jerry, nice to meet you.
Yes, Jerry is my friend from outside. We met. And I think I just saw lightning. Scared the shit out of me.
It was from over there, the lights or something. I think someone tried to hit one of those lights.
Okay. Anyways, Jerry. This is my friend Jerry. Jerry, this is Jocelyn.
Jerry, do you have an interest in snails? I can't help but see that you're keeping a very close eye on them. Are you a snail racer?
No.
Oh.
Jerry has not seen this whole experience before with the snails.
Ah, first timer to the fair. Welcome.
Yes.
The Witchlight Carnival is a thing to be experienced.
I think I was here once.
Oh, you were?
I mean, when I was like a kid.
Ah, yes. Well, different as an adult. A little bit more options for rides. The kids' rides are a little boring.
I'm just with Benedis.
Yes, it was very weird. We were standing at the gate to come in,
Aha.
and a group of there was me, Jerry, two other people. We all of a sudden have this moment where we're like, we all know the same feeling, as something's missing.
Something's missing.
Yes, and that's all. We didn't really talk about it yet, but that's how we meet. And
Well, you did
so-
leave at an opportune time, that's for sure. Things have been a little different at the fair lately. Witch and Light the two of those have just been a little, let's say, odd lately, a little distant. I know you haven't communicated with them much, but I mean,
No.
I used to check in with them on the regular, and lately they're just sort of like, tucked away in their little the little staff area, their little what do you call those? The wagon.
Oh yes.
Anyways, well, thanks for coming to visit me.
Hey, listen. Actually, I promised Jerry that he could have a snack. He said he likes to eat bugs. I figure you might have some extra from the snail food. Just a couple little things to munch on.
Well, we have stuff that we give out to the fair goers. Kind of a booth. It's not set up, but I can show you a few things over here. It's not like bugs though.
Oh. I also eat rodents or
He said
small
he likes bunnies.
like bunnies and things like that. Small animals. I don't have a very big appetite, so I mostly just eat small things.
So the thing, maybe I'll give you what I dislike the most, and that's these sugar glazed button mushrooms. You can have those.
Mushrooms. I usually just eat animals or bugs. I don't usually eat plants or things. They're gross.
Oh.
It's okay though. Thank you.
Sure. Blue frosted cupcake?
No.
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 Okay. That's basically all I have.
Yeah.
I mean, there is some other things, but
You don't feed the slugs, bugs. That rhymed. That was an embarrassing rhyme.
no, they mostly eat like grains and stuff.
Grains.
Yeah.
Jocelyn, when you are done today, maybe we could hang out and have an ale or two, and maybe eat some food.
I would like that.
together.
Maybe I can meet your other friends. Actually, this race here is just coming to an end, and I'm short a few riders. Do you guys want to give it a go? I know you've
Jerry,
you've
no.
been on,
do
you-
this.
No, thank you.
Do this.
It's
do
not,
this.
It's not too hard. And I know you've done a few rides with me.
I've done a few, not in official capacity, but
Well, yeah, I mean, not timed,
fun.
but this one will be fun.
I'll hold your things. You
ride with me. This is a good idea. Yes, you hold on to me, hold my thing, and then we.
Well, that could work. You said you had two other friends, right? I'm missing 3 riders, so if the two of you want to ride on one and you bring your other friends, we could.
I will be back 1 minute. You guys talk about something nice. I'll go get them. And Ben just goes and just like takes off flying to go try to find.
So bugs, and is that common for a hobgoblin diet?
I wonder when he'll be back.
Yeah, Benedis and I go way back. We've had some fun together.
He's like your husband?
No.
Oh, hello, Asteo.
Benedis,
I
yes,
found
yeah.
them. They were over by the mine game,
Thank
and they're
God.
going to walk back, and then we do the rest together.
Okay, perfect. So is Kix and Ilya joining the snail racing?
Oh, they're like on the. Kix is on his way. He's already running, trying to like outrun Ilya.
Oh, Ilya is actively trying to beat Kix, throwing
Trick
any. Oh yeah, no, she sends Briar out to like kind of like tangle around his feet.
And he's just running faster. He's just running faster.
I can see this
Scares the
total like
shit out
slow
of him.
motion
Yeah.
montage of like bumping into kids and knocking their drinks flying.
So
And
Ilya's like swinging over tables and like knocking people's shit out of their hands. Yeah, absolute chaos.
And if there's a fence, Kix will actually just like jump off the fence and see if he can land on a snail.
Oh Jesus! Okay, go for it. Give me a acrobatics check.
how big is Kix?
He's big enough, bigger than most kids.
I just don't want him to crush the snail.
I thought they were big snails.
Yeah, they're big enough for you.
So I used my D4 for advantage, and I rolled a 1. And on my dice, I rolled a 2. So 3.
Nice.
I landed 3. Oh, with acrobatics, that would be 7.
7. So you try to jump on a snail and misjudge how fast they're actually moving, completely missing it, but making it into the pit crew area with great speed, and actually just basically spearheading Benedis's friend Jasali, who you see just like tackles to the ground. Like she's like, "Oh God, wow, what was the meaning of that?"
Oh, I was we're the ride. We're gonna go on the snail ride.
Do you know who this is?
Yes. Oh, sorry. This is my friend.
There's an entranceway over there. Why did you have to jump at me?
He's passionate and excited and
I
ready
was
to
looking
go.
forward to. Well, so there's an owl behind
While
me
this
too.
conversation's
Briar.
happening, Ilya is also scrambling up the fence,
Nice.
and she's gonna try and do like jump onto the ground, like do like a hand spring onto the snail.
Nice. Okay, give me a acrobatics check. You do know these snails are racing around the ring
Yeah.
right now.
Oh, I know.
Do they all have riders on them?
Yeah.
It's an acrobatics.
Yeah.
15.
15. Okay. You do quite well. You manage to temporarily land on this snail, but the rider turns around and he's like, "What the hell?" and just like kicks you off. You land onto the dirt, just shy of the pit crew area. I'm guessing that's your other friend.
Yes, well, we're new friends as of today, so we don't know super well, but yes, they're fun. Lots of vavoom in them.
Yes,
Yeah?
I can see you're excited. That's great. I feel like I'm gonna need to give you a little rundown on how this works. You don't normally jump onto snails that are actively racing. We'll get you set up on your own.
Oh.
Yeah. That's the way it works. So we're gonna let that race finish,
Got
and
it.
then we'll set you up.
Well, they didn't explain those rules right off the
yeah.
front. Right there.
Benedis, you know how this works. You should have told your friend.
I was just excited
Yeah,
to
Benedict.
get everyone back here quick.
So you guys hang out for a bit, chat up.
Carsley?
Jarsali. How can I can't remember her name? But eventually the other race finishes up, and a new set of snails come up to the start line, and she kind of gives you the pep talk on like how it ultimately works, and like you're each gonna have your own snail. And she's like, "Well, go on before the rest of the Witchlight hands, the crew here. They know the snails that they want to choose. So the group of you go ahead and choose yours, the three of them. So Jerry, you're gonna ride with Benedis, and are you sure you don't want your own snail?
Oh, no, thank you.
You're gonna ride with Jerry. Okay. Well, Jerry, you keep an eye on Benedis there, and then what was your names again?
Oh, I'm Elia.
Elia
And Kix,
and,
yeah.
and Kix. Good.
He's halfway to the snails by now.
Yeah, go ahead. So as you guys approach your snails, give me a roll on a D8.
5.
Well, it'll be
6.
Jerry's.
So 5.5.
3.
8.
Okay, so let's go with 6 because Jerry's the one doing the snail. Yours is named Wizzy, and his is orange, or he is orange. His colors are orange. What was Kix?
3.
3. High Road, and that's the snail's name, High Road, and their colors all over them is purple. And Ilya.
8.
8. The Queen's Majesty, and yours is all black.
Oh, hell yeah. Ilya's gonna turn to, as she's like patting her snail, she's gonna turn to the rest of you and go, "Anyone fancy a wager? A bet? A friendly competition amongst good friends?
I have that gold piece I just won.
Your lucky gold piece?
Yes.
Oh, yes. I'll bet you my lucky gold piece that I beat you."
Benedis, do you think we'll win?
I don't know. Sometimes it depends on the mood of the snail and the environment and everything. We can have a good chance. We all have a good chance.
You won't let me lose.
I
we'll
have
take
a,
the-
I have
I'll
a
take-
better, I have a better
Oh.
one. I have a better one. Never mind your gold coin. I already have my own. If I win, you have to go into the, what was that thing called?
Well, there's
The-
a fortune teller. You
the
can
fortune teller
read
g-
your
ride.
fortune.
No-
it's
Oh,
no
the
good.
mystery
But-
mine.
No, thank you.
But
yeah.
but if you win, you get to choose something that I have to do.
No, thank you.
Oh, that's no fun.
Well, let me give you the rundown of the rules here. So the course is, as your friend Benedis would know, but I'll explain anyway, is 480 feet long. The snails all are exactly the same speed, essentially, right? So they all move 80 feet per round. But if you want to influence them to speed up, you can try to do that, and that's how you're going to win the race. So if we were to put the snails on the track together and send them off, they would all finish at the exact same time. 480 feet, moving 80 feet per round, right? So as you do that, you can try to encourage your snail. Essentially what she's saying is making animal handling checks. So you can choose to or to not do that, knowing that your snail is always going to move 80 feet, but you can give it a boost to go even further per round. Right, and then at the end, you being part of our racing crew will, of course, win this race's prize. So,
What's the prize?
well, that's to be determined at the end of the race.
Ooh,
Oh,
mystery.
okay.
Good. So, please, by all means, mount your snails, and we will get this race underway.
Charlie, what do you think? You want to take controls on this, or
You control it, and I'll ride in the back.
okay? Well done.
Just before we hop on the snail, Jerry's going to open up this jar, and there's this like lotion kind of stuff in there, like this stuff, and he's going to rub it on the snail's shell.
Nice.
And it's like a tacky stuff to help us get a better grip on the shell,
Nice.
you know, and then it'll screw it back in the jar.
I love it. Okay, so everybody's lined up. Is anybody else doing anything?
No, I don't think so.
Cool. So I'm going to try to track this as far as distance, or no, you guys can. Just because then I'm not trying to do math for everybody. So start at 0 and you're trying to get to 480 feet. So each round, track how far you've gone.
Got it.
So you all set up at the beginning, and the whistle blows, and the snail race is underway. There's not just the group of you, the 3 snails, but there's a few other riders as well that are going to be competing with you. So everybody just takes off at an enormous speed, like faster than you imagine these snails are going to go. So this is the first round. Everybody give me animal handling checks if you would like to try to influence your snail.
14.
Let me just look up the animal handling requirement. So it's a 12 every round. So you succeed. If you succeed by 5, so you would have to roll a 17 or higher. You move 10 feet or 20 feet, but in your case, you're going to move 10. So you move 90 feet.
I rolled a 6.
A 6. So you move... Oh, you've rolled less than 5 under, so you go minus 20 feet. So you
And
go
how much
60.
did
80 by default, so 60.
Great.
Rolled a 9.
9, so yours would be minus 10 feet. The others are... Sorry. And...
Looks like high road way out front.
And then there's a roll table to see anything that may have happened, like
Mayhem.
some snail surprises. Oh, I don't roll that. I roll a d8. I rolled a 7. So one random snail is bolstered by the cheering of the crowd and moves an extra 20 feet this round. We're going to roll. So I'm rolling a d4. So around the table is going to be Dwayne to Tash as 1, 2, 3, and 4 for my d4. 2. So I almost said Calliope. Ilya's snail goes an extra 20 feet.
Awesome.
Okay, round 2. Oh, we're going to have to do it as a D3 because counting both of you guys
Oh, right.
for your snail,
Gives
you
us
only have
advantage.
Oh,
one.
so it would have been mine.
So I'll use a D6 halved next time. Okay, so next round, you guys are continuing the race. Give me those rolls again.
18.
18, so you go plus 20 feet.
I'm not rolling this time. I have minus 3 to animal handling.
Nice. Okay, so you just go 80 feet.
Yeah.
15.
15, you go plus 10 feet. And then we'll roll on the... Where is it? My D8. A 1. No surprises. Okay, next round. How are we doing for... We got to be getting... No, we're not even close
Not
yet.
even halfway.
Yeah. Okay, let's go. Next round.
Do
Next
we have
round.
to roll for round like the
Already
No,
did it.
no, because there was no
okay.
surprise.
Okay, no surprise.
Yep.
So 17.
17. You go plus 20 feet, I think. Yep.
3.
3 minus 20 feet.
Before he rolls,
Yeah.
Jerry is seeing the lead that Kix has gotten.
Yeah.
And you see Jerry muttering, and he's kind of waving his hand like this. And right in front of Kix's snail appears a pool of grease.
Oh, nice. So we're going to
So-
get you to roll, I think, disadvantage on your next snail handling check.
Well,
as-
grease is going to make me go faster.
It becomes difficult terrain. And yeah, well, you could fall prone. I'm assuming a snail. Can a snail fall prone?
I don't know if
It's
the
a
snail could throw
dexterity
prone.
saving throw.
Okay, we could do it so that we'll do a dex throw, and then if you fail, maybe you temporarily come off your snail, and you got to try to remount it. I think grease could screw up a snail because they have like their own grease kind of trajectory, and then all of a sudden it gets too slippery. They just like
Grease
go
on
super
grease.
fast. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
18.
18. So you go plus 20. And then I'm going to roll on our magic table here. That's a 6. One random snail is bolstered. Let's do that again. So 1, 2, 3 is again is Ilya.
Aha!
Okay, next round.
So that's an extra 20 feet.
Extra 20. Crowd is just cheering from the stands. Above you is like a small boxed thing in like a large tree in the center of the thing with 2 goblins that are commentating like this whole
Play-by-play.
thing. Yeah, giving you the play-by-play.
7.
7. Ooh, so you're going to go minus 20, I think. Let me just double check that. 7 or less is minus 20 feet. Plus, I need you to make me a dexterity check. What is it against your...
Yeah, so 13.
So
Well,
13.
you wanted me to roll disadvantage on my...
No.
Okay.
So re-roll
Sorry.
that.
Okay.
We were going to do the dex check instead of disadvantage.
Okay, well, it's 3.
Okay, so it's still minus
3 out
20.
of 4, 5. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you need a dex check to see if you come off your snail or not.
Okay, dex check coming right out.
13 or higher.
13 or higher. I got 16 plus 3.
Nice.
19.
So you probably notice your snail does something like that. Maybe seen Jerry do a little hand wave. You gotta look it over him. You're like, what do you say to Jerry?
Hey, Jerry, what are you doing over there? Looks like you're wiggling your nuts or something. Come on.
I am.
Stop fucking with my snail. Jerry! Hey! Hey! Don't fuck with the
Sorry.
snails.
Don't worry about him, Jerry. You have fun with this.
Jarcely, are you paying attention to what the fuck going on with Jerry? He's like wiggling his little hands there.
We're doing a good job.
Yeah, you better. No, stop it.
Careful with my snails.
He's
what
greasing
was,
your snail.
What was Elias?
I just did the 80 feet.
Oh, right.
But hearing all the shenanigans, Ilya would like to send Briar to go and harry Jerry.
Nice. Okay.
So Briar's gonna like come sweeping down and kind of like cling to his visor and just be flapping his wings in Jerry's face like frantically.
Awesome. We're definitely giving your next roll disadvantage then. So what was your roll?
7.
7? Okay, so you've gone minus 20 again.
I think Jerry would let go of Benedus and be like trying to like
Yeah,
this.
trying to swat.
And so I don't know if Jerry would fall off the snail or.
Give me a dex check. We'll say it's whatever yours was before, so 13 or higher. 2. Oh, man. So you come off the snail. And Briar is like relentless. Like you come off the snail, land in the mud, and he's still on you.
I don't know. Let me go.
The crowd just starts cheering louder. It fits perfectly that I rolled a 5 on the surprise table, which says a spectator throws a head of lettuce at one random snail. The snail stops to eat the lettuce and doesn't move all this round. So as Jerry falls off, let's see who. So it'll be 2. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the rolls. 2. So kicks his snail, halts, and sees this. Sees this head of lettuce for one full round. Next round, your snail is stuck eating lettuce. Ilya. So we're around the next round. Ilya, give me a roll. Kixis is eating.
I'm not gonna roll. I'm just gonna go up to. I'm just gonna do the 80 feet. So I'm up to 400 feet now.
Nice. Okay. And you're rolling with disadvantage. Or no, not disadvantage because Jerry came flying off.
I rolled a 6.
A 6. Okay, so you're going minus 20 as well. I rolled a 7. One random snail is bolstered by the crowd again. Let's... 3. Man, Ilya.
It is a lucky coin I have.
Seriously.
And what are we trying to race to?
I think it's 480. So you're getting close. Like you're one round away. Okay, could be a potential round. You can hear like the goblins up in the treetop, just like the crowd's cheering. Most of them seem to be cheering on the Queen's Majesty, who I think has a lead.
Yeah, significant.
What's everybody's placement at right now?
Well, I'm at 250. She's at
420.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I got 100 feet left.
100 feet. Okay. All right. Yeah, crowd's going nuts. It's anybody's game. So we're going to roll one more time. I think we'll probably be at the finish line at that stage. Go for it. Everybody give me rolls.
Oh, dear fuck.
15.
15 for animal handling check. I think that's just plus 10. Yep, plus 10. So you go 90 feet. Ilya.
I'm just doing the 80 feet. So
You're doing the 80?
I'm now at 500 feet.
500. Okay, so you've crossed the finish line, but let's see what happens with...
Natural 1.
Natural 1. Perfect. So you go minus 20 feet, and let's roll a 3 on the surprise table. No surprises. So Ilya crosses the finish line. Crowd goes nuts. The goblins go nuts, and the rest of the snails eventually make it across the finish line. So because you were first, you get first prize, and then one of you will get the consolation prize of being last. What was your remaining numbers?
I am at 40 feet left.
40 feet remaining?
Yeah.
I got 340.
340.
Oh,
so,
sorry,
one-
yes.
so you have
140 left.
120 left.
100 and something. Yeah.
120 left. Okay, so you will Kix will be last then.
Jerry, meanwhile, is prone in the dirt on the track,
Yeah.
covering face first, covering his head, trying to protect himself from this owl.
I feel like one of the snails from the other riders has like since gone over you, and you have like this slick of slime up your back now as well.
As Ilya finishes across the finish line, she's gonna like jump up onto the snail, like to stand on the snail shell, and she'll call Briar back to her, and she's just gonna be like basking in the
Nice.
glow of the
Everybody's
cheers.
like,
She's just like hands in the air.
Oh, you hear like Queen's Majesty, Queen's Majesty. And-
Kix is gonna like he'll go and pick up Jerry. He'll grab Jerry by the hand,
yeah.
right, and he'll be muttering with his head down and just like pissed off. He like
That his sister
he's-
beat him.
He's pouting. He's in full pout mode.
Thanks for picking me up.
Yeah.
Are you teasing me? Did you stutter? Yeah, because I.
No, well, I didn't like the grease part. You greased my snail.
I
That wasn't fair at all.
yeah, you're
Like now I'm way behind. I lost because of you.
I'm sorry.
And do you see that lettuce piece thing that went on there? It's unbelievable.
lettuce is
Yeah. My snail had to stop for a whole round to eat lettuce.
lettuce is gross.
That was all your fault. I was like way ahead.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not, because you wouldn't have done it in the first place.
Jerry
Now,
starts to
wouldn't ya?
cry. Gets like
whoa,
a little
okay.
trembly.
Good race. Good race. Gisarli comes up. Hey, let's get all the snails into their pens there, and let's do some announcements. So it brings the group of you. Everybody gets to stand on a podium.
My snail's broken.
Sure, yeah, no, that's probably the case. But you do get a consolation prize, so just hold
what's
hold
the
tight.
prize? The prize?
Exactly, you do
What
get
kind
a
of prize?
prize.
What kind of prize? We get?
So for first place, the prize is,
Well, I wasn't first place.
no, she's looking. She puts everybody up on a podium. Ilya's up top there. Crowd's cheering, and she gives you a little box. And as you look inside of it, you realize that it's a potion of advantage. Everybody give an applause to our first place rider. Her name is, what was your name again?
Ilya.
Ilya, with the
Ilya,
Queen's
this is
Majesty.
great. Job.
And the runner-up was my friend Benedis here and his friend Jerry.
Couldn't have done it without my friend Jerry.
Riding one of the team's favorites, Wizzy.
Yeah, Jerry
Wizzy
the
didn't make it this time
greasy
around.
Jerry.
And our constellation prize.
Yeah, like
goes
the booby prize.
Hey, well, you don't have to take it if you don't want. We can give it to your friend Jerry over there.
No, Jerry doesn't deserve nothing.
I present to you.
What
and
is
she-
it?
And she
What is
holds
it?
out a wand.
Yes.
And
He grabs it. He just grabs it.
It's just like, oh, God.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
With that, you may only once cast the cantrip Dancing Lights.
Nice.
Enjoy.
Cast it right away.
Do you actually? You're like, sweet. And just like these beautiful lights like fill the crowd. The crowd goes nuts. They're like, yeah, kicks. And as you do that, the wand actually turns into a tulip into your hands.
Nice. I
Yeah.
just tossed the tulip.
Someone in the crowd catches it.
Jerry would have tried to get the tulip.
Nice. Jerry catches the tulip.
in his teeth.
puts it in one of his little pouches.
I gotta say, the group of you are actually pretty talented snail racers. Benedis, I'm disappointed.
That was the most fun I've had in I don't know how many years. It was amazing.
That was the most incredible thing I have ever done in my entire life.
Well, I'm proud of you. The group of you did a fantastic job. Beat most of my jockeys, actually, so well done.
Kix, you are a very competitive person, eh?
Well, yeah, I like to win.
Wow, that's great energy inside of you.
I hate losing.
He's a very sore loser.
It's very present in your spirit right now.
I want to kill.
Okay, wow. Maybe we find some sports for you or something.
Maybe.
Yeah, well,
Very good.
maybe something in the small stalls is more your speed. A lot of prizes there. But if you don't mind, I have another race I have jockeys in the wings. Benedis,
Yes.
let's connect later
should,
as
yes.
things wrap up. Maybe
Yes.
after the
After
crowning of the monarch. How about that?
Honor. Yes.
Yes.
What did you just say?
Oh, well, there's 3 stages. You've never been to the Witchlight, of course. So we have the welcoming the entrance, and then midnight is the Big Top Extravaganza, one of our most fantastic shows within the large tent just over there. And she gestures, and it's the biggest tent here.
This is where the ringmasters are.
Exactly.
Yes.
Benedis knows them well. And to complete the evening, there is someone called the Witchlight Monarch that is revealed from the crowd by Mr. Light himself using the Witchlight vein.
Who's the monarch? Monarch.
That's to be determined.
How do you become one?
It's usually whoever adds the most fun and most energy to the carnival. As the mood increases, there's
Oh.
just sort of like a happiness
Yes,
that
the
That
warm.
sounds
comes
like
about.
me. That sounds
The
like what I
warm-
do.
It
You
very well
increase-
might be.
Yeah.
But whatever the case, Mr. Light's Witchlight vein will be the final determining factor of that.
Oh.
But not an event to miss. And I would love to see one of you become the monarch. Whatever the case, I'm sorry. I do have some snails to prep. Great race. And Benedis, maybe we'll see you later.
Yes, I hope that.
Benedis and Jarsali kissing in a tent.
We have not
something
kissed.
got to get
we have
bent.
not
Yeah,
kissed before.
yeah.
Yeah.
Get bent.
Yeah, he's gonna
Kicks, maybe.
bend her over it in
I'm
the
not
tent.
saying
Yeah,
that.
Maybe we go
Nonsense.
find a nice tea or something. Bring your mood.
I think
a
we
little
should go
more-
get drunk.
Oh, well, this could be fun.
Yes.
I like beer.
Do you?
Oh, that's so good.
Do you get drunk? It's a carnival. This is a. I don't.
Let's get the hot.
I don't know.
Jerry.
This
Let's get
happens too
Jerry.
much.
Is there
He
like
needs a beer.
a beer garden at this carnival, Benedis?
I mean, in my time, I don't really remember that, but maybe it's usually more the kid energy and
Oh, Jerry's
happy,
got
free spirit. Not,
Jerry's got kid energy. We
not
should
like angry drunk people sometimes, you know?
I'm a happy drunk.
Me too.
Ilya pulls her flask out,
Don't-
takes a quick sip, and then puts it away.
Okay.
I don't am a happy drunk.
I highly doubt it. He's actually a miserable drunk. Impossible to be around. Do not let him have vodka.
Okay, what does everyone want to do now?
I want to get drunk.
Where do
Me
we
too.
go?
Let's go drinking.
Well, you don't just go to the carnival and sit in a tent and get drunk. We have a beer, maybe, while we check out other things.
I like beer.
Well, okay, just what I'm saying, but what else do we do?
Can we go? Is there
Benedis, you would remember an area called the Feasting Orchard,
That's where we
where
need to go.
much of the merrymaking is.
We can go make some merry in
What-
the orchard.
I think I've made. Never mind.
Yeah, let's do it.
I believe it's somewhere over there. I'm pointing
Oh,
at
the
the maps.
Feasting
everywhere.
Orchard. Yeah,
the
I see
Feasting
it.
Orchard. Yes,
It's all the way on the other side.
yes. Yeah, so you guys can make your way there. Do you just sort of like beeline to the Feasting Orchard? Everybody's like thirsty for a beer after some snail racing.
Yeah.
Cool. So you do eventually, I mean, the carnival's large, but not that large. You eventually reach the Feasting Orchard. Music and mirth radiate from this park. The heady scents of flowers, mead, and berry pie waft through the air. Stilt walkers pluck fruit from trees. Musicians drum, pipe, and strum. And everywhere there is singing, dancing, and an inordinate amount of custard.
Oh.
As you look around, you realize that many of these tables are actually piled with like these custard stuffed muffins, and it would seem that there's a muffin eating contest going on, like a food eating contest.
Don't say what you're about to say, Neil. I can see your face processing the custard muffins. And
I feel judged.
I can just see it percolating through his brain.
As the group of you enter here and start to find some alcoholic bevies, everybody give me a perception check.
$19.
Wow.
16.
Well, I rolled a 15, but I do have -3 to perception, so that'd be a 12.
Wow.
4.
4. Kix and Benedis, the group of you would sense someone is watching you right now. Kix and Benedis look around at just the right moment to notice a woman halfling swinging in a tree just on the other side of the feasting orchard, keeping a very close eye on you, very curious eye.
Kix, do you see what is looking at us?
Yeah, there's a halfling up in the tree
Okay,
up
we
there
could-
that's
yeah,
like,
yeah, we could
checking
just-
us out. And what's that about?
Do you know this person?
No,
or-
I've never seen her before in my life.
Yeah, me too.
What about you? No? You
No.
used to work
This-
here. Didn't you work here?
Yeah, but I worked here
Is
a
it
long
another
time
old
ago.
flame
How
that
old
we
are
should
you?
know
how,
about?
how old are you?
I don't know. I'm like, well,
We don't know how old you are. What the hell is this?
35
We don't really
or
keep track of that kind of thing, you know.
Okay, well, I
That's
have
an
not
awkward
been
question.
working here since before you were born.
Well, I don't know if it's a date that you had, like the snail
I
lady.
do not
and
know
the,
who
and
this
the,
person
and the
is.
halfling tree lady.
Is she
But they-
looking in a
She's
flirtatious
looking-
way, or
No, like watching us.
where
as-
is she?
She's like right there. Can you not see her in the tree?
I can no. I'm
Oh, okay,
you
all right.
point to
all right.
her. Point to
Yeah,
her.
yeah. Point.
Yeah,
Point.
yeah.
Okay.
Point. She's right there.
Well, I'm the point.
What?
She doesn't seem to mind that you're looking at her. In fact, she pulls a not a lute, because we've used a lute before, a ukulele.
Oh,
And begins to play it, and it's just sort of like looking at the group of you and just strumming along, kind of like a big smile on her face.
Okay,
See,
well,
you see her now, right?
we've already drawn attention. We might as well invite her for a drink, eh?
Ilia's has an arm in the air and is like waving at her and like waving, gesturing, like "Come on over."
She waves back at you and then just goes, you go on.
Oh,
Well, come on down. No, you don't know? You're not going to come down and see us and talk to us? You're like staring at us and stuff.
So she
Yeah, there you go. Now
puts the
yeah, that's
ukulele on her back and hops down. She's like, I'm so excited to meet you.
oh,
You meet us?
yeah.
Right. Yeah.
You know all of us? You know?
Of course I do.
From the snail races.
Of course.
No,
Oh,
I am the ones that provided the tickets. Did you get the tickets from Nicholas? I told him to not forget.
Yeah, we got
Yeah,
the tickets.
we got the
yeah,
tickets.
We were all
let
in,
us right
in the book, all of our names in the journal.
Yes. Oh,
So
good.
this
Nicholas does listen.
is not because I work here before?
I didn't know that you worked here before. That's curious.
it's not.
So you came back
anything
to the
else.
carnival just for fun?
I wanted to observe as a viewer instead of as a worker, yes.
Or maybe it's fate.
That did not sound like something fate would say to me.
No.
Well, the way I see it, fate is what has brought the group of us together, the group of you, from what I understand. And she plucks her strings, and as that happens, like you get this. Anybody that is familiar with magic gets like this sense of like magic aura among, or like coming from it. And she goes, the way I see it is, and the way I understand it is, the group of you don't really know each other except for you two.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know each other for sure.
Yeah.
But you're all here for the same reason, aren't you?
To get drunk.
Not in the feasting orchard,
Oh.
but you are in the right place for that, and,
Oh.
and the custard.
Mm-hmm.
No, you've lost something, haven't you? Yes, I can sense it.
What
the
does
group
that
of you.
mean? How do you know? What are you talking about?
I know.
You know?
What do you know?
I know that you've lost something.
How do you know?
Because your soul feels empty. It's what drew you back to the Witchlight Carnival, isn't it?
Ew.
It's
Yeah.
what made you stand out front. Curious. I'm glad I have your attention now. Perhaps we should get a drink. We could sit down and have a little chat.
What's her vibe? Like, what's the? Is she being threatening? Is she being playful? Like, what's?
You get the sense that she's being playful, kind of. Give me a insight check.
You know, my favorite skill is. Oh God, I have the worst wisdom score. I have a score of 5
Nice.
for wisdom.
Holy
Wow.
Minus 3.
You're gonna do so
Yeah.
well.
High
So-
intelligence, low wisdom.
So if she's eyeballing her, I will also.
Yeah.
10.
10. Okay.
So it'd be 11, and I think it's plus 4. Yeah. Oh no, sorry. So 13.
Okay. Yeah, the two of you get the sense that she's just being like sort of like mysterious, but kind of like bubbly and weird for some reason. Let's just grab a meat and we go grab a table. Yes.
Yeah.
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 Good.
Yeah.
So the group of you grab a drink and go and sit down. She's like, the Witchlight Carnival it's a strange place. It would seem that things go missing sometimes, don't they? Lost things. Whatever might be the case, it seems to be a rule of the carnival. And I'm here because something tied to the carnival just isn't sitting right. It's not... How do I put it? Something connected to the carnival, whatever it is, doesn't seem to be in the right balance. And as I explored this, I became aware of the group of you, and that you would be coming to the Witchlight Carnival, and somehow you were going to be connected to this. It's curious that I find you here today. Tell me, what is it, the thing that you lost? You don't need to be coy. I know that you've lost
This
something.
is a very long way to say an easy question. I lost my handwriting, but not really. I can write on the paper. It makes sense. I read it fine. I see what that word says. I show that anybody else, and it looks like a bunch of chicken puke on a page.
Lost your ability to
Communicate with
paper.
my paper. That you took from me. Maybe not you took, but the carnival took. I know what happened. I
did
feel
not
it.
take. I feel it too. Anybody else?
Well, I mean, we lost a doll.
A doll.
Yeah.
That
Just
is
a doll?
My doll.
heartbreaking.
Well, actually, it's my doll.
Well, it's
It's like our doll.
I'm sorry to hear that. A doll can actually hold a very special place in someone's heart.
yeah.
Yeah.
That would bring me back too.
Yeah.
Interesting. And you?
Jerry, first of all, Jerry's sitting with this like egregiously sized tankard of mead. First, but he reaches down and self-consciously tries to pull down his pant legs because they're floods, and the weight's up high on him, and he goes, I seem to have forgotten my sense of style.
And she bursts out laughing.
Okay,
She's
wait a
like,
minute.
of course. Oh, that explains. I was really curious when you walked up what was going on there, but this just makes... Thank you for that. I needed that.
I like the way you dress, Jerry. I think it's
me
unique
too.
and individual.
Yes,
I mean,
very unique
think
and
that-
interesting.
having a sense of personal style is rare in this world.
Yes.
This seems a little
Style used very loosely.
out of whack to me.
It is out of whack.
They lose a doll. He loses what color of pants he wears, and I lose my ability to communicate. This seems a little. What's happened?
There's something else that's really strange.
Well, it was an important doll.
Yeah, it's not just a doll. It's a special doll. It has the cutest little ears on it.
It's a doll. Jerry, what were you saying?
Well, I mean, just recently I've forgotten how to do something.
It was a doll from our dad.
Yeah, it was our dad doll.
Please, friends, Jerry's trying to speak. I know he doesn't look like everyone else. He's not as big as everyone else, and he dresses funny, but the man is trying to communicate with us, and it's important.
He's bigger than you.
Jerry?
You forgot something.
I just forgot recently. Like I don't know how to
Dress.
yeah, but no, like that's been a while. But I don't know how to tie like knots and stuff. Like I had to get these boots because they don't have laces, and I don't know how to tie anything anymore. Do you know what like anything like a rope or like a.
Jocelyn.
He pulls out some of his pouches and like they all have drawstrings on them or whatever, and they're like completely unfastened. He's like,
That's Jerry. I'm wondering, did that happen like kind of recently?
like really recently. I'm worried. Like, did I get hit on the head, or
I wasn't gonna. Been kind of relieved since we've been here because there's not like a lot of doors at the carnival. It's mostly like, like flaps or open gateways, but like
Or entrances.
yeah, but Kix and I don't know. We've never really been superstitious, but I can't walk through a door without knocking on it lately. I don't know. I just can't do it.
Well, that's just called manners.
No, I mean like even if it's my own door.
Or like a
the
wide open door.
Or a wide open door. Even like earlier when we were walking into that like weird mine, like the mind mine, I was even kind of like walking through the entrance and I was like, oh, like I sure wish I could knock somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Strange.
That is strange. I never got the sense of that. Only the lost things. And this was only recent.
Yeah.
Yeah. When did
Okay.
you start not being able to tie knots, Jerry?
It might have been earlier today, even last night. It was last night. Okay, yeah, because I had to go and find boots without laces this morning.
Been like a couple days for us, hasn't it?
Yeah, we've been knocking lots of doors, friends.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I have one more thing to us. Well, that's a little weird and it makes me embarrassed sometimes because I'm a warlock. I do magic and I use magic, but something inside of me can't do magic fire no more. And I can't look at it. I don't want to be near it. It's disgusting.
Fire is disgusting.
Just magic fire. Normal fire is fine. I cook dinner on the fire. That's fine. The magic fire, it's not fine.
Oh, it's like makes you want sick.
It's disgusting. It smells. It looks ugly. I don't like it. I want to choke it and punch it. And I just don't want to be near it.
I kind of get that.
You get it?
Yeah, I understand it.
But
Like the
you're,
kicking and the punching piece.
You're a warlock, so...
Well, this is why it's embarrassing for me, and I don't say it at the first time we start talking about these things.
Yeah, it's embarrassing for sure.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
You know
Well,
about this?
we could just open doors for you so you don't have to knock.
No,
You
no,
could tie my
mm-mm.
shoelaces.
No, it's-
No, it's kind of
Jerry.
like an itch that just you have to
If-
scratch.
If you knock the door first, maybe if you knock the door first.
There's like this thing I heard, like my the person who trained me told me is like obsessive compulsive or something.
No, we don't
Uh,
have that. We're not obsessive or compulsive. We're carefree and friendly and
Yeah, yeah.
funny and interesting
yeah.
and not obsessive.
Yeah.
Jerry, we are here. I think everyone feels the draw to come here so we can get rid of these feelings and these problems we have. It's not to hide them and learn how to live with the problem. It's to get rid of.
Like
Yes,
chlamydia.
No, I
Don't have that one.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't feel like that was
I
the
have
problem.
I have somewhere an ointment.
Not right
I
now.
have, like you do you have I have the thing.
Oh, there's no string on that, Jerry. It's dripping
salve.
off the top of the side. Oh, you better put that back.
Don't spill it.
It's all
Yeah.
over the inside of
You
your
got
bag.
it all over your hands, Jerry.
I think you got some on that muffin right there.
Oh,
That's just custard.
Okay.
No wonder my snail went flying.
So, ma'am, what brings you to us?
You.
Can help us with these things that we're trying to regain, or you're just here to laugh at us?
Well, my interest is in the Feywild, which the Witchlight Carnival is very connected to, and there's something there that is disconnected. Normally, I can sense the Feywild. I can feel that what is Feywild, and for some reason that connection has recently been broken. And something drew me here, and as this day came closer, I started to have these visions of the group of you, and somehow our fate interconnected. How the group of you are involved, I'm not entirely sure. You're lost things. Perhaps something there is related to you, or perhaps something you've done in the past is what has caused this. Whatever the case, I'm here to provide as much help as I possibly can. At this stage, I'm not exactly sure what it is. I'm just glad to have met you.
So you've lost something too.
In a sense, yes, my connection to the Feywild.
Okay.
So that
All right.
is something lost. You're right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You mean like your emotional connection, or
Well, you're a warlock, yes. You have a connection to a pact, right?
Yes.
A
genie?
Yes. Well, a genie in your case. Mine is connected to the land of the Feywild, Prismere to be exact. And that I can no longer communicate with. Imagine you can't communicate with your genie anymore.
I can't communicate with my pen and paper.
much like I can't communicate with that.
It's frustrating.
It is frustrating and concerning.
So I mean, first of all, hello, hi.
Hi.
I'm Ilya. What's your name?
I didn't even introduce myself. I feel like I've got to know you before we even met.
Yeah.
My name is Eliwick.
What a name, Eliwick.
Eliwick, yes.
Sure, Eliwick. Hey, Eliwick. What do you want us to do about this whole Feywild
Well, I'm not
situation?
I'm not your boss.
You kind of approached us. You're like,
Well, I was quite curious to meet you, and I
You're
don't know
like
if
a
I had
friend.
approached you, but yes, a friend, and I'm just as curious as you. And I honestly would, that's a tough question. If it were me, I would figure out how to find my lost thing. My hunch is that it is in somewhere in this Feywild. How to get there is another question. I, unfortunately, cannot, because that is my pact with Prismir.
so we
Who?
need to get.
Prismir is one of the realms in the Feywild.
Right.
So you think we need to find our doll and our fashion and our handwriting in the Feywild?
My suspicion is something's connected to it, whether it's in the Feywild or not. I'm not entirely sure.
Is there a door to get there? And if so, is it a closed door? Because I will need to knock on it.
I'm gonna need to knock too.
Mhm.
If I knew, I'd point you in that direction.
Mm.
Let me assure you.
What about a lost and found?
Oh yeah.
Right, like where things get
Guest
left
services.
beside. Yeah, like guess. Yeah,
Mm.
things
You
get
could certainly
left.
check a lost and found. Yes,
I'll bet you that's where the doll
This
is.
doesn't feel like something that was lost, though. It feels like something that was taken.
Yes, taken.
So you think my doll got taken?
Yes.
Who would want our sentimental dad doll?
Someone that we took something from.
Mm.
Well, who do we take something from?
I don't know. This is what we
Well-
have to figure out what connects us.
You've all been here before, right?
But like we said, I work here, yeah.
Yeah, we've been here
We
before.
were kids. Yeah, we had a little peek.
And,
Well, a little under the fence.
Just a little
Oh,
sneaky peek.
Oh. so you
Oh.
didn't pay to get in here?
Oh,
You
We're
snuck
chil-
into the carnival.
We were
Okay,
children. We don't have any
so-
money. You know, and our family was, a traveling troupe of performers, and we hear about this fancy carnival with their fancy performers, and we just wanted to have a look. You know, we didn't have any money or a pot to piss in, for that matter. All we had was a doll.
And you,
I didn't pay either. I didn't have any money.
curious. And yourself, my winged friend.
Well, the first time I come here, I'm getting to know Jocelyn from outside. I see her with the snails, and we talk, and I tell her I really want to see the ringmasters. They're so cool, and I don't have money. So one day after talking, she got me in for free, like a sneak under fence.
So you didn't pay either.
I didn't just that one time, and then we get to know and get the job. So I figure it's okay.
Can I ask you something? Was it after this event, that night, that you noticed that these things were gone?
Yes.
Well, yeah, because we left. The doll got left behind, just taken.
Yeah.
I don't know
And
if
I think it was your fault.
Well,
oh, that's not very nice.
no. It was our doll.
Why don't we just pay?
Well,
What?
you've already paid. I paid for your ticket.
No, like pay for our mission that we didn't pay the first time. We'll just go back and talk to the goblin in the front. And
You could certainly try that. Maybe a debt unpaid.
Mm.
I don't know if Nicholas would know this.
He seems like he's got everything in that ledger. If he looks far back enough, he'll say, "Oh, yeah, there we go." Well, I guess we
Perhaps-
snuck in. So would he have us in the ledger?
Ah, he wouldn't have your name in the ledger.
Right.
That's true.
I feel like this is a management situation.
Mm.
Do you think we have to go to the bigwigs and talk to them about it?
I don't want to talk to them.
Mm. What
Be-
about the monarch when they
because
get
what?
crowned? Maybe they'll know.
I think the monarch is just someone who's having a day at the carnival. Could be nobody.
That's any fair goer.
So you're telling me that it's a symbolic
This-
monarchy.
Yes.
Yes.
It's
well, there is a bit of a parade if you've
Yes.
never been to the
you wear a sash.
ends of the.
Oh,
there is a
sash.
sash,
Yes.
yes, and a crown.
Well, I'm back in. I gotta get this crown.
Yes. Well, I don't know. I guess we could see. Maybe the answer is so simple, but that seems too simple.
To go pay at the front?
That we just can pay back and get our thing that's been missing for.
I think it's worth a
life.
try.
Yeah, we could just try.
Okay.
Well, let's go storm Nicholas.
Well, you know where to find me. If you do find out anything else, and vice versa, I will seek you out.
Do we know where to find you?
I'll
Maybe.
be right here.
You just hang out at
In the tree?
the orchard.
The feasting orchard, yes. Yes.
I hate this word. Orchard.
Close enough.
Orchard.
The orchard. Feasting orchard.
The
And
orchard.
if you get hungry, you can have some of that custard over there.
This is gross. It
Do you
gets
have
me
any,
stomachache.
like, roasted cockroaches or anything
Roasted cockroaches.
delicious? Let's just taste just like a chestnut.
They probably have chestnut.
You could probably go and see nothing animals like that, but maybe you could
Squirrel. A squirrel's good in a pinch.
well there is
What about the squirrel that was dropping the
I know. They look delicious, right?
red?
We'll just go grab him on the way by. Briar.
Well you could
He's
go and
quite the
see Palasha at the Silver Song Lake. She is fed fish.
Oh,
Fish
that's
is
not
of interest?
That's no.
Oh, that's the best thing I
Mm.
can think of.
Oh.
Hmm.
Why are you so picky?
I'm not picky. There's bugs everywhere.
Not here, apparently.
Well, why
Well,
don't you
it
check the
seems-
orchard for bugs? Why don't you look around?
Well, I don't. I'm
Worms?
sure there's bugs somewhere around here, but I don't know if anybody collects them for consumption in the
Mm.
fair.
Hmm.
Pick them off the trees.
Hmm.
Well, let's go see the ticket person.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
All
Yeah.
right. So you guys make your way back to the entrance and find Nicholas, who's just sitting in his booth. Everybody has since entered the fair, and he's just kind of half nodded off.
Excuse me.
Yes, I recognize you, the hobgoblin with a poor sense of gumboots. What do you want?
How much does it normally cost to come into the?
Someone already bought your ticket. I gave it to you. You're not getting another free ticket from me. That's
No.
only good for 8 rides,
I was.
and then you're done.
I see. I was here once before, and
Uh-huh.
I just kind of forgot to pay. So I was thinking that maybe I would pay for the not for now, but for for before.
Young man, if you had snuck into the fair, that is your own fault. If something was taken from you, that's the cost of coming into the fair.
What? What do you mean? What do you mean the cost of coming into the fair?
Well, nothing's free, young lady.
Well, some things are free. Air.
Well, I gave you the
Water.
ticket that someone else had purchased for you. That was free.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So
That's
you
about
saying
it.
We can't pay for if
Well, you can. Yes, sure. You can pay me by all means.
okay,
Yes,
and
8
then
silvers.
we'll get if we snuck in, which I'm not saying we did.
I did.
If we did, will we get our stuff back?
Maybe. You'll
I-
have to pay me first.
I will pay him 8 silver.
He pockets it. Do you feel better?
No.
Well, I feel much better.
What can you who would we talk to about this? Is there like a supervisor? Do you have a manager? Do you have a
Well,
Lost and
yes,
found?
of course I have a manager. I'm not the manager of the fair.
well, okay. We just wanna get our stuff back.
Ah, that is understandable. But they're gone.
What do you mean gone?
I don't know how it works. You go talk to somebody else about this. I only work the ticket booth.
Yeah, but we have to pay.
Who can we talk to?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Well, you
work
can
here.
talk to the fair owners if you would like, Mr. Witch or Mr. Light, but good luck
Okay,
meeting with
where,
them.
Where can I find them?
Surely there's someone between going all the way to the top and them. There's a manager who's responsible for
Hmm.
bookkeeping, financial situation.
Well, I keep the books here and the financial situation. I collect the money and write the names.
I just know that we are not going to be able to get in front of Witch and Light. So maybe
Well, not necessarily true. The big top extravaganza is just around the corner, and he looks at the time. the Big Top Extravaganza. As I recall, Mr. Light, always at the end of the event will welcome those who feel like they are able to perform to show the crowds what they are capable of. And anybody who does has been known to gain an audience with him.
I guess it's a chance.
Maybe you can juggle or
I can juggle.
Oh, you can actually juggle.
Well, yeah, that's our whole
That's our
act.
jugglers.
We
eh?
do.
Yeah.
We can flip. We can do a little bit of dancing. I
What?
can
What?
actually
Then you
play the
have
fiddle.
nothing to worry about. You go and impress Mr. Light at the Big Top Extravaganza, and I suspect that he asks people who he's interested in to have a audience with him, mostly to offer you a job, but an audience nonetheless. So there. So that'll be 8 silver.
No.
And then we'll get our stuff back. Look.
Well, you have to pay me the 8 silver first,
No,
just
you don't
to
have to do
ensure.
that. Wait, no. So here's the thing, and he kind of bears down on him a little bit and gets a little intimidating with him.
Okay,
He's
give me
a-
an intimidation check as you say it.
So that'll be 10 on the dice and intimidation +2.
Okay.
So he kind of squints at him and says, "We just want our stuff back. We want to pay our debt."
Well, young man,
Well, what?
I can understand that. Fine, you don't need to pay me the 8 silver. That's fine. But I suspect your best bet is to have an audience with Mr. Light.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Can
God, you're still wearing those boots.
I have my money back?
No.
Oh.
I'd like to cast Mage Hand.
Okay.
As an arcane trickster, I can actually cast it invisibly.
What? No
Yeah,
way.
It's
It's invisible mage hand?
it's called. I have Mage Hand Ledger Domain. When you cast Mage Hand, you can make the spectral hand invisible and can perform the following tasks: stow one object the hand is holding in a container worn or carried by a creature, retrieve an object worn or carried by a creature,
No
use
way.
thieves' tools or unlock doors or disarm traps at a distance.
Oh my.
Handy. So I'm gonna use it to try and I would use it to make a sleight of hand check to try and fish the silver out of his pocket.
Sure, give me sleight of hand.
Come on. 12?
12 beats mine. So you fish out, he put it in a coin purse, so you don't just fish out 8 silver, you fish out the whole purse. Right? Well, I'm not giving you your money back. You paid me. It was for a debt you admitted yourself that you snuck into the carnival. Rightfully paid.
But I didn't get what I lost.
You heard
But-
the man, Jerry, rightfully paid.
Ah, yes.
Finders,
We'll figure
keepers,
it out.
losers, weepers. Move on.
I'm
Sounds like we need to go.
sorry.
And out of my booth entrance, I'm trying to help people here get into the carnival. There's nobody there.
Jerry's knocking on the little door.
Would you stop that? That's my entrance.
It's kind of like an itch I need to scratch.
You're not Jerry, you're Kicks.
Or sorry, yeah, kicks.
Oh, is there a door there? Ilya comes and knocks on it.
Ah, what you think of that? Stop that.
Oh, I just had to.
That's my hatch.
Well, let's go.
Yes, finally.
We can start to talk about our act for the
Very busy
Mr.
over
Witch. Yes. So long.
So stupid. I can't believe I gave him my money.
Ilya's gonna pull up the purse and kind of like shake it, and
Nice.
then I'm gonna open it up and see what's in there.
Sure, let's just roll for it. Let's say you can roll 2d6 and what that is in gold.
Come on, big money, no whammies. 6 gold.
Nice.
So, no
Yeah.
better than nothing.
Beats 8 silver.
And then I'll give Jerry his 8 silver back.
You didn't have to do that. It was me that gave him the money.
Oh, he was being a bully and
A
pain in
trickster.
the ass. Yeah, a
shyster.
trickster.
A
yeah,
shyster.
shenanigans.
He was shystering
Not a
you,
great
Jerry.
man.
Tomfoolery.
I don't like that he represents the carnival, you know? He's the first person people see, and pardon my language, he's an ass.
You would have been way better at the ticket booth.
Well, the problem, my height. I can't see the window. Yeah. Just 2 little wings kind of sticking up there, confuse people. And
Do you not think that they put you on a box?
that's personally a little offensive.
Oh,
Yeah, why not make another window smaller for smaller people?
Oh, I see.
It's a
I
thing.
get
It's
it.
one of the
Okay,
reasons I
okay,
left,
okay.
you know?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's one of the reasons
The
why.
HR around here is not too
Did you
thoughtful.
complain?
No, it's
Did you
not
talk
like
to him
me.
about
I'm
it?
not
Yeah.
a complainer.
No.
It's,
All right.
move on.
So the Big Top Extravaganza is just around the corner. Does anybody do anything before that?
Ilya wants to like turn to Kix and be like, all right, we got to figure out what we're going to do. It's got to be
know what we're gonna do.
Good. Yeah.
Do you remember bed to bed trampoline, up and down,
Yeah.
round and round?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yep.
we're just that simple.
But do we want to do
boy.
it? Do we want to do it with or without the
Both.
light? Oh, both.
Both.
Oh, so first light, then no light.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yes.
Yes, I
Light
like
and
it.
dark, light
yeah,
and
like
dark.
like a strobe.
Yes. Right.
Yep.
Okay. Uh-huh.
All right.
I feel
we
like
got
you guys
this.
find like an
Oh.
edge of the
Man.
carnival to like go through, like you're going through like the motions
Yeah.
and you know
This is
you're
like an ABBA
practicing some of-
routine for us
yeah.
way back when.
Ilya has like various like juggling instruments that she's pulling out. She's like, "Are the knives too flashy? Do you
No,
think?"
no,
or
no.
yes,
Right?
knives
And I'm gonna
fire or
fire knives,
okay.
and I'll have feathers.
Oh,
Nice. You guys finish up your practicing, and before long, you hear the fairgoers, the Witchlight callers, ringing out saying that it's time for the Big Top Extravaganza. And it would seem like certain areas of the carnival just start to dim, and that Big Top is just like this massive tent. And the colors on top of it like start to spin slowly and just draw everybody in. And as you walk up to it, it's a huge crowd. Like everybody in this carnival's here. The Witchlight hands, all the fairgoers, and everybody shuffles into this place and gets ready to take their seats. We are officially at the 2-hour mark. I think that is a fun place to potentially pause and pick up next episode. What do you guys think?
yeah.
Let's do it.
No, let's go another hour.
Pick up at the Big Top.
Okay,
Big-
fine.
Pick up at
Pick
the
it up
big
at the Big Top. Thanks everybody for joining us on our very first episode of the Witchlight Carnival. Or Wild Beyond the Witchlight. Yeah. That's what it was. Okay, bye.
Adventurers, grab your weapons. But first, kiss your kin.